because here, I'll put you on hold. You'll hear music at least.
Groundbreaking ceremony for a new factory.
Did you mention seeing anyone who was sick? Anyone on a plane, the airport?
No, she said she was jet lagged.
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
Mom?
No, go up to your room, honey.
So we have a virus with no treatment protocol and no vaccine at this time.
You had a seizure this morning, Beth.
She had a history of seizures
No.
and allergies.
As of last night, there were 32 cases.
Unfortunately, she did die.
Right. Can I go talk to her?
Mr. Amoff, your wife is dead.
What are you talking about? What happened to her? What happened to her?
Is there any way someone could weaponize the bird flu? Is that what we're looking at?
Someone doesn't have to weaponize the bird flu. The birds are doing that.
Watch this. It's transmission, so we just need to know which direction.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
They're calling out the National Guard. They're moving the president underground. People will panic.
Get away!
It will tip over.
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything.
Hello. I need you to get me the names of everyone who serviced this room. It's an emergency.
You can't panic now.
I know.
I'm going to get you home.
I got people too, Dr. Cheever. We all do.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anyone. Stay away from other people.
Get back in your car. We're not sick.
It's figuring us out faster than we're figuring it out.
It's mutated.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Oh, we're live. We're here. Well, I'm here. Lori's here. She's up above me. Taking Father John off a hold.
That's okay. Some people like to put me on hold.
I had no choice because of the sound card issue. But
Well, darn it, Earl. Come on, man.
Well, you know, it's called improvising, and I improvised, and I was able to make an improvise that worked. I'm very proud of myself right now. Welcome to our second quarantine party here on Some Kind of Radio Show. As you can see, another empty studio tonight. Lori's here with me because, well, we live here. Hi, babe. My sweetheart.
Hi, honey.
My sweetie. And my sweetheart. My sweetheart. Tonight's movie, this is one I actually have not seen. I actually been watching the clips of it all day and getting things together. I want to see this. Contagion. Contagion. Have you seen Contagion, John?
I have not.
No, I have not either. I kind of want to see this. It's got Matt Damon in it, and let's see, who else is in it? Who else is in this thing? Lawrence Fishburne's in it. There's quite a few people in this movie pretty much a nice star-studded cast here. I'd love to see this movie. No, that's Matt Damon. Down there? No. I don't know who that is. I don't know. But I figure it's kind of a fitting movie to salute, considering we are here on our quarantines. The state of Ohio is going to be slowly lifting our quarantines on May the 1st, but it's going to be a slow plan. They're going to be announcing more of that next week, what's going on with what the plan is. I don't know if there really is a full plan in place, but they're getting one together. I don't know. But life, hopefully, will start returning back to normal. I know my life has been anything but normal lately.
Was it ever normal to begin with?
No, I've been... Lori and I have been, we've been door dashing now for the last, not a whole lot, maybe a couple nights here and there, but we've been going out and doing the DoorDash stuff a couple nights a week and just make a few extra bucks. I did like $150 last Saturday. It was just like, wow, okay. It's easy work, but I hate driving. I mean, I'm not a fan of sitting in a car for 4 and 5 hours, and getting in and out of the car, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something I'd want to do for a living. If I had to do this for a living, this is not something I'd want to do for an absolute day-to-day job. I would not want to do it every day. A lot of people I do this for a regular job, but I just don't know.
Like Tony doing that Uber.
Yeah, like Tony does. Well, he does that. He does that on the weekends, but there's people that do DoorDash and Grubhub and all that regularly. I mean, this is what they do. I mean, they do it every day. I mean, they do it as a regular job. I couldn't do that. I don't know if I could do that where I'd want to be doing this as a regular job every day. I just couldn't do it. But I mean, it's not hard. You kind of your own boss. You kind of set your own time. You just go out and do it. But I think the most stressful thing about doing it is the worst part is finding, doing it at night sucks because you can't find houses because, some people are just stupid as hell and they don't turn their freaking lights on for you. So you can't, you don't know where you're going, plus the GPSs on these things aren't as accurate as you would hope because there's been some houses, and I'll give you an example, John. Lori did delivery last week, and the app for DoorDash had her showing up at a location that's supposed to be this guy's house. It was an empty parking lot. So she had to call the customer and go, okay, where are you? So he gave her a very good door by, the app had her probably about 2 blocks off of where she should have been. So I don't know. It's screwy. I mean, I've had a few, like delivering the Timber Top around here, Timber Top Apartments. Now that's a pain in the ass. I will say that. That is down in the valley near where the old station is. Crazy. And speaking of stations, we're getting a call from our broadcast partners at the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, Mr. Eric Nanaroni is going to be joining us on the phone. Eric, how are you, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Good, man. Good. You sound good.
Thanks.
I don't know how you look, but let's just leave it at that.
Give me a minute. You might be picking up feedback because my headphones didn't connect right.
I don't have any feedback. You sound fine.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
You sound fine. Yeah, you sound fine. You sound fine. But, we're here tonight. We're going to be here till 10. I'm here in the studio alone. Hopefully, after we get some of this, if after May 1st and we get somewhat back to normal, we can start doing full studio shows with the crew here again. That'd be wonderful because it's hard to do. You get 4 and 5 people remote. It's hard to coordinate and doing a program. And really, we're doing this show like we did last week. We're doing this show like we always do, by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, we've been doing it that way for a long time.
Yeah, so this is nothing new. It's just a little different when I don't have anybody to bounce off here in the studio. So It's a little tricky, but it's okay. It's quite okay. We're all right. We're here, and we're going to be here again until 10 p.m. tonight. We're here live via Facebook Live, and we'll be replayed on Tuesday night on Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, and this Saturday we will be replayed, or tomorrow, on the Crooked River Radio Network. So a couple great places to hear. Now, Eric, have you done your changes yet you were going to do? Did you make your full announcement yet? Were we able to do that?
Hold on a minute. My headphones adjusting. What was that?
Now, are you able to talk about what changes you made to your radio station yet, or you is that still kind of hush?
Oh, that's nice. No, as long as you can hear me, yeah, I'll
I hear you fine. You're good.
I'm gonna be going to all sports and broadcasting SB Nation sports radio.
Okay.
Don't know when that is yet, but I'm going to be doing that probably at the end of April.
Cool. Awesome, man. Well, congrats on making some changes, man. I mean, you're adapting. I mean, you're doing something different, which is, my hat's off to you, buddy. You're changing. You're making your own game there, and you're changing internet radio as we know it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some people say that's not the best idea to, run a national, network, but I'm like, why not?
Hey, why not? And then you can still run your own shows too, right? You can still do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Well, the nice thing about doing that, Eric, is you're not bound by the music licensing anymore. You can sell advertising. You'll be able to sell your ads and kind of forge your way. So hey, you're daring to be different.
I mean, there is a little licensing that I have to get because, like, if the national network plays bumper music,
right,
and I'm not licensed, I could still get docked for that.
Right. So you got to have a little something there. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm looking into that right now, so on how to get that done.
Cool. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just sending a text. I had to ask upstairs for a tissue because when we cleaned down here and it smells like bleach because one of my dogs, Holly, she had the worst runs down here in the basement area, and she got into something, I don't know, but she scooted her butt all over the floor on the carpet in the family room. Scooted her butt all over the floor down here, and so we had to scrub the carpets upstairs. We had to mop down here, and it's been utter chaos. And someone got my text. And who is coming down the stairs right now? We're gonna see. Who it is.
I bet it's one of the girls.
Actually, no one's coming up the stairs. They don't love me anymore.
I was wondering why you were sniffling.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a ruddy nose because, like I said, I could smell that bleach. I had to do something, but oh my God, it was better than smelling crap. Okay, they did get my text message. All right, so they're going to run me down a tissue. Tonight, I'm going to start the show off with a bang. We're going to go and start with the beer salute tonight, the beer review. Why not? Why not start the show early with a little bit of fun, right? So let me grab my...
Hey, why not? What kind of beer we got tonight, Earl?
Pardon me for a minute, folks. Here comes Alex with a box of tissues for me. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. How are you?
I'm shocked that I lost money on it.
How are you, Alex? All right, Tony's calling in right now. I'll add Tony to the call here as soon as it lets me merge him. Okay, we should be merging Tony. Tony, you with us?
I am. Can you hear me?
As far as you know.
As far as I know. I hope so.
We're here. Well, you're on the air.
Yeah.
You're live,
I
Tony. You're live.
Yep. Tony's
I
alive.
Sure hope so.
Tony's alive and kicking. So how's Tony been?
Today's the first day in 13 years my boss chewed me out.
Really? You got chewed out? What happened?
Well, I filed a Wednesday. I didn't work yesterday because I got switched on routing app.
Okay.
So they don't want me to deliver, and they called the kid back, and they sent me out to, I got to go to Wadsworth, Worcester, and almost to Northampton now. So, I filed because I'm only working 30 hours a week now, so I filed underemployment.
Gotcha. Underemployment. Yep. I see they're doing that too. Right.
And I told my branch manager today, I said, please, why don't you lay me off? Because Akron U's already pretty much decided to Kent State.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to they're probably going to do next semester entirely online.
Sure.
Well, and from what I get out of the people that are there now, they're not going to enroll at Kent State or Akron U next year if it's going to be online. They're going to take a semester off.
Screw it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
So my old route's going to become 1 day a week.
Oh, Jesus, Tony. God.
Yeah, well, I told him, I said, if I'm going to be on this new little deal, I'm going to get things straightened out, which I guess, and they want to put us on commission now instead of hourly. And I said, well, maybe beginning in November, once our contract's up.
I was just going to say, when you said that, I was just thinking, I remember you telling me before you were under contract, so they can't just change that on you.
Nope. Well, so a lot of the other branches aren't union like we are.
Right. I was wondering about that.
They closed Worcester altogether, so they're going to merge what little is left there with us and, whatever.
Right.
But he got mad because, see, my company is self-pay on everything, including unemployment.
Oh,
so
no kidding.
unemployment's going to give me the money, and they're going to send the bill to my company.
Right.
So they're kind of pissed, and I said, you gave me 30 hours a week of work. I'm used to being on 40 hours at least, so
yeah,
pay up.
Pay up, exactly. I hear you.
It's gonna be.
I hear you. I just got my unemployment last week, and of course, I have my youngest daughter. I told them when I first applied, I asked them to take the money out. Okay, so of course they didn't do for 3 pays, and then now they do it. So now I'm getting a very laughable $183 a week. After I pay my child support and my taxes, but hey, it's something, I here's the thing. I said this, me and Lori said this, me and her now Lori got a new job. She starts next Wednesday for a new company. She's going to be doing but she's going to be working from home until she can start at their location, so they hired her sight unseen. They based it on her credentials and, her previous job history and references and everything. So she got hired for a new company. She's going to be doing medical sales, like a medical sales company, and she's going to be doing that. She starts next Wednesday, and she's going to be doing that from here at home. She'll be doing that she's doing like 8 to 4, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then after she's done training, they're going to start doing, I think they're going to move her like 10:30 to 7. So she's hey, it's fine, but they're paying her. I mean, they're paying her pretty good money to do that too. So I'm like, hey, why not go for it? But in the meantime, me and her have been driving some DoorDash, and a little bit here. I'm not crazy, we've been doing a little bit here and there. I've been kind of just doing a little bit. I've really haven't doing a whole lot. I've been focusing more on trying to get stuff done around the house. We've been working on the outside. Last 2 days have screwed me because of the snow. Thank you, Northeast Ohio snow here on April 17th. I love that. So I
wanted to get stuff done around here yesterday.
Yeah.
I wanted to plant grass in the areas.
What the hell is that? What the hell was that?
What'd you do, Earl?
That's not me.
That ain't me.
That ain't me.
Wasn't me.
I wanted to plant grass some spots yesterday.
I don't know what the hell that was.
No.
I don't know what
there went that idea.
Well, it wasn't the phone because no one called in, and I got the ringers off on the phone. So I don't know.
That sounded like hold music of some sort.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That wasn't here. I don't know what the hell that was.
Gremlins.
Gremlins. You know, it's this show.
Yeah.
You know, things with this show. Yeah. Because we don't have
Yeah,
a.
like you. Now, Earl,
Yes.
you got stimulated earlier this week in your bank account, right?
I did get stimulated. Yes. We got Lori and I both got stimulated on our bank accounts, so it's been very helpful.
Yeah, because you each got for you. She got for her daughter, right?
No, because she didn't. Because this wasn't her year to claim her daughter. She claims her daughter every other year on her taxes. The other year,
Gotcha.
the alternate year she has to with her ex-husband. So,
But you got stimulated for your two, Rugrats.
I got stimulated for myself and the two, and then Lori got hers, which was nice. You know, like I said, the good thing is, and I said this before, you know, we had a good chunk of our tax return left over. You know, we haven't really touched it. We were saving it for our wedding. Okay.
Yeah.
And that might have been Eric. I don't know because Eric's now calling back in. I bet that was on Eric's end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Eric's back with us. But anyway, so yeah, we got that in the bake. But you know, we had a good amount of our tax return left over, which is great. You know, we were trying to save a good, you know, $5 or $6 grand towards our wedding, you know, which we had to move from, you know, we were going to be married in June. Now we had to move it. We moved it out to August, and we're changing the venue and everything. Yeah. So we're kind of scrambling to make the changes because it's crazy. Because we were forced to change it because we didn't know if things were going to be over by June. So we were forced to move it. Then our date in August, you know, that we picked, yeah, they can do it. But at the same time, like me and her were talking, I don't know if I want to spend the money out they want, you know, considering we had to move it and blah, blah, blah. So we're actually looking at a couple other options. We're looking at a change of venue, which will actually be closer to here. We're not going to be going all the way up to North Lawrence now. We're going to be doing it right here in the Falls, it looks like. So, and I'll give everybody details that needs to know that when we get a little closer. But we're waiting until after the first. We're going to make a call or two after things kind of start opening back up, make sure we can move it where we want to move it. And if we do, we're going to be in good shape. So. But anyway, you know, we were able to save, you know, a good amount of our tax return. We got the stimulus. You know, we've been doing DoorDash. She starts working. So I mean, financially, I'm in pretty good condition here. You know, myself, I don't really have to worry about you know, working right now. I mean, I'm just gonna do. Don't get me wrong. I want to go back to work. I mean, I miss working. I miss my job. I miss my work family. I miss my friends that work there, and I miss being around it. So we're hoping. Yeah. I'm hoping here, you know, we can at some point next month I can go back to work. But if not, if not, we'll just kind of play it by ear.
Yeah, you guys in movie theaters should be one of the first things to be able to open because of the fact, I mean, you know, a movie theater, like, they could sell every other seat and still be fine.
Yeah, I mean, like the only thing we're going to run into is there's some league bowling. You know, there's a few of the leagues canceled from the winter. There's a few leagues that want to continue when we do come back, and then we're going to figure out how to practice distancing with that. We're still going to, you know, so we're going to see. We're just going to, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what they decide. I mean, hopefully we can get back in and get to work. I'd love to get back to work, but hopefully it's sooner than later. But anyway, real quick, before we take a break, I'm going to do our brew review early on here, guys. We're going to do it early because I've been wanting to try this all day. Tonight's brew is Samuel Smith Old Brewery. This is the Tadcaster, the celebrated oatmeal stout.
Oh, oatmeal stout.
Oatmeal stout. And I don't know who the hell wrote me on Facebook here. I can't even read that. It's like Chinese. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyway, oatmeal stout. This is a product of England. This is Samuel Smith Old Brewery. This is out of North Yorks, England, and it's sent here to the States via Seattle, Washington. I got a pint of the celebrated oatmeal stout. What the hell is that?
Like a toilet flushing or something.
Sound like it. Anyway. So we're gonna give this a pour, and ooh, that looks nice. Nice dark caramel color.
I'm gonna warn you, it's a little harsh, Earl.
Is it harsh?
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to it though. Oh, that's you just see it pours like a Guinness. The foam runs down the side of the glass. You guys can't see this, but it's running down the side of the inside of the glass. The foam kind of pours like a Guinness. Oh, I like the way that.
It tastes like no Guinness.
I'm sure it don't. Anyway, Samuel Smith oatmeal stout. Let's give it a shot here, guys. Smells.
Well, you're doing that. Also, a quick plug. Thursday night for NFL fans, Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network will be doing a NFL draft show with. I'll be hosting it, and we'll have a cast of people remotely joining the show. So tune in for that.
What time's that going to start, Eric?
Oh, good point. 7:45 p.m.
7:45 Eastern, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, John, I don't get no harshness of this. I really don't. You don't get
a lot of the oatmeal taste out of it?
I do, but it's not very harsh. I mean, I don't get harsh out of this. I think it's pretty smooth, actually. This pours really, really smooth, actually. So there it is, the oatmeal stout. Okay, I'm going to take another sip of this so I want to try to get a good flavor and get a good flavor profile of this here, and we'll. I don't really get the oatmeal in it. I mean, I do a little bit, but not much. It's there, but it's not overpowering. You know what I mean? It's there. I mean, it definitely tastes like a good stout. I mean, I will definitely enjoy this all evening long during the show. It's very definitely get the barley in it, get the hops. You get it's a good flavor profile. I mean, it's a nice stout.
Oh. And you said it's oatmeal?
Oatmeal stout, yeah. Oatmeal.
Okay, it either needs maple and brown sugar, apple and cinnamon, or raisins.
Actually, it doesn't have any of that in it. It's just plain, dry, bittersweet oatmeal. And it has kind of a bittersweet finish to it. It has a little bit, you get a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sweetness, but it's not, it has that bittersweet finish to it. It really does. It's a nice stout. I won't say it's my favorite one I've ever had. I mean, I enjoy stouts, but this is not my favorite by any stretch, but I would definitely drink this again. This will definitely be something I would put in my beer cooler on a regular basis.
Pretty expensive though.
It's expensive. It's $4.99 a bottle. I paid $4.95 for this one. Yeah, one bottle.
For one bottle of beer.
It's a pint. It's a pint bottle.
Okay.
And it's a pint. $4.99. Yeah. It's a big point bottle. Yeah. But it's not bad. I'm gonna go 6.8. It's decent. 6.8. 6.8. It's good. It's good. I'm not saying it's great, but it's good. It's good stout. It's not bad. I mean, but for my enjoyment pleasure tonight, I always give this a perfect 10. I'm drinking the Crown Royal Peach. John, this is the bottle that you sent me. I am about halfway through this one, so since the inception of the program here, this will be my second bottle of this. I hope I can get my hands on more of it at some point in the future. But I'm gonna. I'm definitely.
I got one coming tomorrow.
Okay, I'm sure you do.
Let me get away with traffic update. Crash 224 eastbound. Oh, some Mustang just bit it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on 224 in front of the flip hanger.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of squad cars.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Mr. Mustang decided his car was big and bad and could handle all this full rain. There ain't nothing left in the front end.
Jeez. My God.
Oh, boy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to have to put everybody on hold.
Okay.
And when I come off hold, because right now I'm running on one sound card, so I get everything on the one card. I usually have two externals. Get everything on the one slider tonight, so I can't mute you guys and play the show. It's one card, so I can't play everything and keep you guys on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to place everybody on hold, and let's see if this works, because it should. That should be mute. Everybody? Okay, no one hear me? Everyone hear me? Okay, you still hear me. I have to go through one by one. No, you're all muted. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, I got them on hold. I just want to make sure I knew how to put them on hold. How prepared am I here as a host? All right, we're going to take a break here on Some Kind of Radio Show and play our first clip of Contagion, and we'll be right back.
Hey, sweetie poo. It looks like I'll be running a little late tonight.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll be a little late, okay? Oh, it's okay. I'll miss you too. I can't wait to snuggle. Honey, I got out on time after all. Yeah, meeting got postponed. Turns out we really didn't even need to.
Oh my god.
Buster! Put it there!
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit. You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. You even lift, bro. Speed bump! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now, don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This is my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Where the fuck's it go 911? That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Remix. Flip it round and flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Can you hear me? My name's Dr. Arrington. You're in the hospital.
Feeling well, and then this morning...
You had a seizure this morning, Beth. Have you had something like that
She had a
before?
history of seizures?
No.
Allergies, other medical
I think she's allergic to
recently?
penicillin.
Did her head in the
No.
shower?
She came back from a trip and she
What about drugs? MDMA? Ecstasy?
No, we don't do that.
Okay, let's get some help.
Beth.
Sir, you have to go.
Let's get a line in her and give you 2 milligrams of Ativan, please.
So, despite all our efforts, she failed to respond. Okay. And her heart stopped, and unfortunately, she did die.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Emma.
I know this is hard to accept.
Okay. So, can I go talk to her?
Mr. Emoff, I'm sorry. Your wife is dead.
I mean, I just saw her. We were just at home.
Is there somebody that we can call? Someone who you think should be here with you?
We had dinner. We had pizza. She said she was jet lagged.
You mentioned that she was away, Hong Kong. We checked the latest bulletins. The only things there were measles and H1N1, and this was not that.
Then what was it?
We don't always know. I mean, some people get a disease and live. Some get sicker and die. Now, we're going to have to notify the medical examiner, and they may request an autopsy. Or if you wish, we can order one. But I can't guarantee it's going to tell you any more than I can. I mean, my best guess is that this was either meningitis or encephalitis, and with encephalitis, we're in the dark a lot of the time. If it was summer, I might say a bug bite, West Nile. Herpes can cause encephalitis.
She didn't have herpes. What are you talking about? Okay. What happened to her? What happened to her?
Okay. Mr. Imhoff, there are grief counselors who are very helpful with this sort of passing. Okay? You might find some resolution there. Now, I am sorry.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. 7:36 here on the East Coast, and it would help if I put the on-air screen back on. There we go for the video watchers. Welcome back to the program. Well, this is a different, new way of doing it, and I'll tell you what, I actually kind of like it this way. It's actually pretty simple. Wow. It actually makes it, it's super easy to doing it this way. I like it. As you know, we've, a few people have actually wrote me emails and asked if we were going to go back to doing the show on YouTube Live, and I said no. We're going to continue doing the show as a Facebook Live program, and then we'll just upload it to YouTube later. And the reasoning, I'll tell you what happens. I think we get, which we do, and this is no joke, two things. Get better video quality on doing the show on Facebook Live. That's A. Excuse me, I'm kind of hiccuping as I talk. B, we get more viewers for the video when we do a Facebook Live as opposed to doing the show on YouTube. And we get some stragglers that watch it, as a replay on YouTube. But our live views are way better on, if I look at the numbers overall, we've been doing way better as a Facebook Live program than we did doing it as a YouTube show. So we're going to stick with doing Facebook Live, and that's going to be kind of our home. Here's Facebook Live, and of course the shows will be replayed on our YouTube channel. We will upload the shows. I take the video feed, I copy it, and I load it on my YouTube channel, and then of course I send the audio shows over to Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network and of course Crooked River Radio, and those shows are played respectively Tuesday nights on Cuyahoga Valley, and that's currently Eric, you said you might be changing some slots, right? You leaving us alone, or are we going to be moving? Do you know yet?
Sorry, I had it on mute. During the break. Yeah. I might move you guys probably just to us to 7.
Oh, okay, cool. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing. So yeah, we're gonna be we're at Cuyahoga Valley Radio on Tuesdays, currently 8 to 11, and then Saturday nights on Crooked River Radio, and we're there on Saturdays 8 to 11. So those are the two places you can listen to our replays and listen to us. And if you want to watch us and you watch what we're doing and see the video version of the show, this is the video podcast version, you can check us out, of course, right here on Facebook Live on the Some Kind of Radio Show page, of course, the SKO Media Group page. It's simulcast a lot of different places here on Facebook, and, of course, we'll replay it. I upload it to YouTube over the weekend, and it will be on our YouTube channel over the weekend. So a lot of places to put the show, and a lot of places that we are replayed, and very proud of where we're at right now and what we're doing. I will be so glad when we can all get together in the same room again and do the show again together as a group, guys. You're all good friends of mine, every one of you, everybody on the phone, wonderful friends. I miss you guys. I can't wait to get back with you and do the show together, really do the show together and have a lot of fun. But at least we can still do the program remotely as a group. We can still do this together. We're just not quite doing it like we normally would, but just a little bit different. You see an empty studio with me in it. I've done some studio redress changes. You can see I have a new monitor up here behind us. And that actually has, you can't really see it really, really good with the video, but it's the screen with the Contagion logo on it. So that's kind of a new thing I got going on in the background that I set up here while we've been on break the last 2 weeks. So a couple little things, a couple little changes, and we're going to do more, set dresses, changes to the studio here. The one big change coming to my studio here, and you guys that do the show with me will definitely understand it. The general public doesn't see the other 40 feet beyond me or 50 feet beyond me, which is my full basement. We're actually going to be building a wall here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to close this room off as its own room, which is going to be nice. It's going to be this studio, this room here will be its own room. Probably by the time we all do a show together, guys, this is going to be its own room. So
yeah,
which will be nice. And we'll have I'll have a full wall and a door. We're going to put drywall up. I'm going to repaint in here. Probably put some carpet down in here and make this feel a little bit more homey as far as our studio home here. So it's a work in progress, always is, and we're going to be doing more and more to it as the weeks and months progress. So we are going to be improving our visual look of the place, and plus for sound purposes and just the overall comfort of being in. This is going to be its own room, which is going to be nice. I'm really going to enjoy this being its own room. A lot of fun with doing it that way, and then can't wait to do that. But that's going to be in the next couple, 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks here. As soon as I get a chance to go get all the wood I need and the drywall and everything and a door and build the room.
Yeah.
So we're just it's not going to be too.
That should be too tough because when I had my pager, my cell phone store, we rented. It was like one big room, and then in order to wall everything off to where we could have a third of the place being private area.
Yeah.
We just we measured ceiling to floor. We did all the framing, and then we put it up, and we just drilled the framing right into the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drill the framing into the 2 walls and then into the floor, and then drywall it, put a door in, and make it its own room. And then, probably over time, I'm not going to do it right away. I'm probably going to, probably stud up the walls and put drywall in and really, change the look of this room here. Because right now, you can't really tell in the video, if you didn't know, this is a basement. I mean, we're in my basement, and it's just block wall. That's all this is block. It's all cinder block wall. It's actually comfortable. It's pretty comfortable in here. We added some pictures of the walls and things like that to kind of just give it a little bit of depth. You can see the depth of it. We got the curtain up behind it. If anyone, because I've had people ask me, what is behind the curtain? You want to know what it is, guys? It's my, I got a sump pump here, and there's tubing and pump and all that behind the curtain. So I'm probably going to probably just build like a closet for that, and we'll kind of closet that in. That'll be its own little separate room. And, but, we're going to make some changes here. And, this is stuff I've been planning on doing for a while. Studio or no studio, basically this is kind of my little man cave area. And, of course, I'm going to set up, I'm probably going to put in a little bar in the corner over here. We're going to probably put a little wet bar in the corner there. And, of course, we'll have our nice selections of booze and beer and everything. So, and then, of course, the TV. I mean, you get the TV. This is a functional TV, guys. It's not just a monitor. It's a functional TV. So we get the guys in here doing shows. We've got a ball game on. We'll have some fun. It'll be a good time. And plus now, I don't know, you guys haven't been here since I put the foosball table in. We have a foosball table over here, just about 10 feet from me. just as before you enter the turn around the corner, the guys doing the show, they've been here. They know it is. You got to turn the corner and come into this little area here where we do the show. And but in the open area, I got a foosball table over there, and I'm starting to I want to start getting this kind of be like a rec room, fun area for like the kids to come down and not in here so to speak, but I want to get the laundry room kind of put into its own area. That'll be its own room, and then of course this will be its own room, and eventually, I have the plumbing ran. Put a bathroom down here, so that'll be another fun thing to do. So, kind of make this a little fun area for everybody to come visit when they come over and visit. So that's the idea.
Hey, you said foosball. You said foosball, right?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, we got to pay one of them figurines on the table to look like Bobby Boucher. Did Mama say he was playing that foosball?
Yeah, that's right. He was playing that foosball. That's right. So
I'm
yeah,
not playing Lori though. No.
Yeah, we did the foosball. I did the last show we did. I did the foosball tournament. I had Lori and Katie playing foosball, and that was fun. I mean, it was a little bit different. It wasn't it wasn't great radio, but it made a good video presentation. It wasn't great for radio, but it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch them play.
Yeah, because I had in my basement when I lived out in Trumbull County, I had the air hockey table. I'm the king of air hockey.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I want to get air hockey at some point. One thing I really, really wanted for down here, I want a pool table. I'd really love to have a pool table.
Yeah.
But I got the foosball table for free. It didn't cost me a dime. So.
Yeah, you can't beat that price.
No, you can. It's like a sore Peter. You can't beat the price on that. And Victoria's calling in. I'm going to add Victoria to the line. Victoria, how are you doing? Gentlemen, where's gentlemen? I don't see no gentlemen here. How are you, sweetheart?
Being polite. So.
What's going on? How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad. That good, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I survived the first week of actual online homeschooling.
Oh,
Yay.
fun times.
Dude, let me tell you, if it was up to me, I would ship my kids to their teacher's house, drop them off at their doorstep, and be like, here you go, bring them back when school year's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the homeschooling, I mean, my kids were homeschooled for about 5 years. I had the kids on the K-12 program. And it went okay for a while, but then, after, I things changed in our household, obviously, back in December of 2018 when Debbie passed. I couldn't do the homeschooling anymore. I was like, I can't keep up with keeping on their school.
Well, no, of course.
It was too hard. So, at least now, I was able to send them back to school. But, at least the schooling now, it's pretty self-sufficient. I mean, they send the kids their lesson plans. They did like a couple times a week. They get on and do like a live chat with their teachers. But the rest of it's they just do online. What Cuyahoga Falls is doing, they're sending them online assignments, and it's just all done. They just have to do like testing and like quizzes and things like that, and read books and whatever. But once a week, each class, they're doing like a class group, once a week, which is neat. Which they do, and it's gone pretty good. I mean, at least on what they're doing right now, at least what Cuyahoga Falls has done. So it's actually been pretty easy to deal with. So but Lori and I have been kind of making sure the girls and Alex have been doing their work. So we've been keeping on everybody. So, but it's kind of a pain, especially when you're trying to keep up. Like you Victoria, in your situation, doing everything. You got to make sure everything's done. You're still trying to work. You're still trying. It's hard.
Actually, there's a new development on that.
Uh-oh, what happened?
So I'm no longer working.
Uh-oh, what happened? Was that
I had to basically make a choice, and I took a leave of absence.
Okay.
My job kind of forced me into the situation. I didn't have a choice. It basically boiled down to, without them directly saying it, they try to play the bull. And I'm gonna say, because I know you're on here and I can't say certain bad words, but
no, all bad words are okay. Go ahead.
Oh, they pulled a bullshit guilt maneuver type shit with me, and basically, well, we opened up this brand new case just for you, and
really?
We were really counting on you to, take this case because you said you wanted more hours,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yeah, that was under the promise to that I was going to be able to take those hours, and I had someone to stay with my kids,
Right.
and like manage them doing their online schooling,
Right.
and all of that. But my son has classes every day, 3
Oh.
hours a day online,
Wow.
like literally live instruction,
Mhm.
3 hours a day.
Wow.
It's an hour of English, an hour of Spanish and math,
Mm-hmm.
and then an hour of either gym or art. So it's not like I have the luxury of just leaving my kids with anybody.
Right.
There's got to be someone who knows computers in case there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids are a lot for anybody to handle just, on their own with their issues.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to throw online schooling into the mix. That's too much for my mom to handle. And I tried to explain this, and it was like it didn't matter.
Right.
And they were like, well, you need to find somebody, and you need to let me know, or we're going to take you off the schedule. And I'm like, well, what do
Jeez.
you expect me to do? I can't leave my kids home alone
Right.
for 3 to 6 hours. That's
Right.
just not happening.
Right. Oh yeah.
So
I
I
hear ya.
basically had to choose my kids or my job, and I am sorry.
Yeah,
but
kids are always come first. I mean, kids always come. Family and kids. I mean, it
that's
always comes
just
first over
ridiculous
any
and
job.
unreasonable to
Yeah.
expect somebody just to be like,
Well, this is unprecedented times. This is not like things are normal. I mean, normal when things go back to normal. Yeah, okay, school. Okay, great. Yeah, okay, they go to school.
I mean, so in theory, it would be nice if I could afford to take my kids to one of the pandemic daycare centers.
Right.
But here's the thing: I get vouchers for my daycare.
Okay.
They're not taking the voucher.
Oh, they're not.
For
Wow.
if I were to send my kids right now to pandemic daycare, just so they have someone to watch them while they do their schooling online, so that I can go to work, it is no lie going to cost me $600 a month.
Wow, that's ridiculous. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
because
insane.
it's literally like I don't know what that boils down to, like per week, but it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
these
nuts.
kids are not going back to school May 1st.
Right.
As of right now.
As of right
unless
now,
something
no.
changes. Unless something changes.
Right.
That's 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I'm going to be without income.
Right. Now, were you
this is gonna suck.
Now, were you able to get your stimulus? Did you get your stimulus check?
See, here's the thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to get it because the last 2 years, the lovely IRS has been garnishing my returns to pay back my federal student loan.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting because I know all that stuff's
Because
got
I owe
like.
$12,000.
Oh, geez. Yeah, like
They're supposed to defer that. Though.
They're supposed to be deferring that right now.
Well,
I heard all those are getting deferred
here's
till
the thing.
September. That's what I heard.
My student loans are over 12 years old.
Okay.
So, and I was very bad paying it,
Mm-hmm.
like on and off.
Yeah.
Went a number of years without paying anything.
Right.
So 3 years ago, they started taking my tax returns
Oh.
after I got my loan out of deferment because I was
Right.
in deferment for so long.
Right.
I actually went into default status, and then I busted my ass for a year to get it out of default status so that
Right.
it could go back to an active status.
Sure.
Well, the last 3 years, they've been taking my tax returns
Oh, no kidding. Oh, I
to
didn't know that.
to bring the balances down.
Yeah,
I've got $4,000 left,
All right.
and I'm like, just at this point,
Right.
just take it.
Yeah.
Just take my tax returns at this point, get it paid off, get it gone.
And you're done.
That way next year, I'm done. I'm in the clear. It's
Yeah.
paid off.
Yeah, I get the point. I get it. Like now, Lori's got she's got some student loans.
Well, see, it pisses me off.
she's-
because I
she's
shouldn't
had-
even
she's
have
deferred-
these student loans to
yeah.
begin with.
Right. She's deferred hers now, and she's deferred hers like so many times now. It's not even real. Hers are like kind of the same thing. They're like 20 years old. Her student
That's
loans.
okay.
And they deferred hers, and she's deferred again. But she's still got her stimulus money, But it's crazy. I know there's that site now. You can go on the IRS website and take a look and see if you're getting it or whatever. I don't know if you've done that. If it doesn't hurt, check
Not
it out.
yet.
Yeah, give it a shot. It's on the irs.gov site, and you can go into the coronavirus stuff, and it'll ask you a few questions about your stimulus, and it'll tell you if you're getting it or not, or where the money's going, or what. So it doesn't hurt to give it a check.
to be honest, I shouldn't even be paying on this student loan at all because I'm still trying to figure out how legally they're able to even make me pay the even take the money for the balance that's owed. I don't even know how they're still able to charge me for the student loan because what had happened was the school that originally had the loan
Okay.
merged with another school, which used to be Total Technical. Then they
Okay.
merged with Kaplan. Well, then when Kaplan had that big, lawsuit about them doing these predatory loans and blah, blah,
Sure.
blah,
Mm-hmm.
for Kaplan University and then the Kaplan Technical Schools, it was during the time when my loan payments had just started kicking in.
Right.
It had been in effect for a couple of years when this lawsuit happened. So technically, they don't even own my student loan.
Really?
So it's like, okay, if you don't own my student loan, how are you coming after me now after 12 plus years and to try to collect on a loan that
Right.
you no longer own,
Right.
that was sold to and changed hands
Yeah, I
through
don't
so
get.
many different collection agencies.
Yeah, I don't get
Because
that.
somebody was telling me there is actually a loophole in the law that if your original creditor no longer holds that loan and they sold that account to like a bill collecting agency or whatever,
Right.
technically you do not have a contract with that loan, whatever the collection agency is. You can actually get that loan discharged because they don't have a contract with you. You never agreed to a contract with them,
Right.
only with the original lender.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to have to look into it because
I
I'm
would.
looking at my
Yeah.
situation right now and I'm going, this is killing me.
I would. It's so funny. In the last 3 weeks, I've had I've had all my bill, what I thought my bills were paid up and bill collectors done and over with for a long time. I get one that called me 2 weeks ago. Okay, called me on a Saturday. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow, they called me, and I'm like, "What's this number?" They keep calling me. Who are these people? I'm going to answer it. And this lady goes, "Hi, I'm calling in regards to an important matter, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Great, bill collector. I paid all my stuff off. What is this?" "Well, we're calling about," I said, "what's the original collection?" She says, "Well, we can settle this, blah, blah, blah. It was a $900 thing. We can settle it for $640. What was it for?" And they're like, "Well, it was ambulatory care back in 2001. I'm like, "You realize it's a 19-year-old loan. I don't have to pay you a dime, and I'm not going to." "Well, sir, this could go into your credit report." It's like, you guys can't do shit with a 19-year-old thing. Can't do it. Good try. I know the law. It's after 7 years. It was a 19-year-old thing from back in 2001. You could try to collect from me all you want. I'm not paying you shit for something that's 20 years old. I'm not doing it. "Thank you, Alex." So I said, "Nice try, but not going to happen." "Well, sir, we need you to." I said, "No." I said, "Do you know the?" I said, "I do know the law. This is a 20-year-old collection. You guys haven't reached out to me in how long? I haven't heard nothing about this in how long? And all of a sudden you get this and you're going to call me? Nice try. Don't call me anymore." "Well, sir, we can put it on your credit." "No, you can't. It's a 20-year-old thing. You can't do it. It's over anything over 7 years. I can't put on your credit anyway." So
Exactly.
Nice try. I hung up on him. Alex just brought me dinner. I'm so pleased. I have got.
Hey, what is for dinner?
Well, I have some pizza from our friends over at the Twisted Tomato Pizza Company here in Cuyahoga Falls, and I got chicken from Fiesta Chicken. So, very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You better cheers to that Fiesta.
Yeah. Got Fiesta Chicken and JoJo's.
Now, Earl, if you ever get northward, you know where you got to go get some chicken at?
Where's that?
There's a place, it's more Cleveland area. It's called Mr. Chicken.
Mr. Chicken. Okay, I've heard of that. I just never been there.
Yeah, we had them growing up, and I think the closest one around here is Twinsburg.
No kidding. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try. Twinsburg's not that far. It's not far at all.
It is chicken.
Nice.
Yeah, it's on the corner. It's right in the center of town on the corner of 91 and 82.
Okay. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. All right, guys. It is. Let's take a break, and I'm going to put you guys on hold. So you're going to hear some lovely hold music for a few minutes. All right, guys.
That's fine.
Let's see. Everyone on hold here? Everyone should be on hold now. All right. You are tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. We're going to take our break and another clip from Contagion, guys. So, as a matter of fact, I still hear people on hold. You guys hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yes.
For some reason, the hold didn't take. Let's see. I have to do... Okay, I got Eric on hold. I got to put... actually, I know what I got to do. I just got to mute everybody. Okay, there we go. Hold on a minute. I got Eric on hold. Hang on a minute. I'm confused my own self here, guys. I'm loving this. I'm confused. I am so confused. All right, let's see. We're going to unhold Eric, and we'll just mute. We should be able to mute everybody across the board here. Real simple. Okay. Okay. Mute. Mute. Everybody should be muted now. All right. I think I got everybody muted. Operator error, folks, here live on Some Kind of Radio Show. Okay. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, guys.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. It's a sticky roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what you do with it or where the hair even came from. Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays itself off. Ooh, precious food. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee? Or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right, we'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Did she mention seeing anyone who was sick? Anyone on a plane?
No.
She went through customs in Chicago at 11:15 a.m. and then took a flight to Minneapolis at 6 p.m. Any idea what she did in Chicago during that layover? Did she have meetings? Is there any reason she might have left the airport?
Why? I mean, is there someone sick in Chicago?
We're investigating all the.
No, I think I have a right to know. Look at where I am here. Look at where I am here.
I can't.
I
can't disclose
I'm
that
just
information.
trying to
I'm
understand.
Sorry. I know.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here live. It is 8:05, and we're live, we're worldwide, we're everywhere. And let me bring the Crazy Crew back on. Usually I don't have to mute anybody, but we are running a little bit of a disadvantage here tonight. What it is we had a little issue with our sound cards. Okay, we have a sound card that operates the audio portions of the show that you would hear everywhere, like during the breaks, the breaks, the funny commercials and the movie clips and all that. You hear all that come through. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to get the phone to unhold. There we go. That should be John. All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. Okay, I got you. I got John. Let's see. I gotta go back through here because I gotta do everybody individually here. First break, I was able to do it. I think because if I hit you first, John, everyone else mutes. But okay, that's Tony. We bring Eric.
Yep.
What in the hell? Now it's kind of going through and unmuting everybody. What is going on here? I think my phone system gone caca here. It's called Operator Earl doesn't know what he's doing, folks. We're going to hit unhold. Okay, let me do this. I got to remerge everybody. This is the thing. Earl's learning something new about his phone system today, guys.
Earl's learning some kind of radio show if we weren't learning something.
Earl's learning something new. There we go. All right, Earl's learning something new here today, guys. I gotta remerge the calls. No big deal. Easy enough. All right, we'll go back down and get Victoria here.
I say what we always say. You're fired.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. This should be everybody back now. All right. I got everybody back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Earl trying to figure out how to mute and unmute. So it's goofy. It's real goofy. Don't do hold. Hit mute. That's what I'm going to tell myself now. Mute, not hold.
Not hold. Okay.
Mute, not hold. That's the key. That is the key to this. And I got some. Well, during the break, I was scarfing. I ate my 2 pieces of my chicken. I still got 2 to go, and I still got 3 pieces of pizza here to eat. So I'll hit those every break here and kind of just scarf, and not on camera because I'm not doing that on camera. If I was on the radio, back in the day when we just did radio and you don't see any video of the screen, I'd be scarfing my face off, muting my mic, and you'd never know it. But yeah, I get the video up. I'm not going to scarf. That's disgusting. I don't think anyone wants to watch that. So only on this show, guys. Only on this show. Anyway, John, you said a very interesting thing during the break. Go ahead and talk about that for a minute.
Okay. Well, I was on Facebook here, and I just happened to see this post. And it says here that Bush is offering a year of free beer to couples whose weddings were postponed due to the coronavirus.
I like free beer,
So
but I will
this
never
year-
drink Bush.
Well, I didn't say it was good beer, but
It's
says
Bush.
Here, okay,
It's
here's what you
Bush.
gotta do.
It's Bush.
It says here, post a photo of you and your spouse, explain how you're planning to commemorate the big day when it eventually arrives, and use the hashtags. It's a hashtag Bush wedding gift and hashtag sweepstakes. So apparently you got to do this on the Bush Beers Twitter site.
Basically, you got to do that. And from what I'm seeing, I read this article the other day. Someone sent me some naked chick on Facebook. What the fuck is this? Some naked chick with this big hair. This is disgusting. Why are you people sending me this stupid shit? I don't want to see this. God, what the fuck?
Wasn't me, Earl.
No, it was. I don't even know who this person is. This is like not even one of my friends. I don't know who it is. They sent it to the radio show page. What the frickin' wrong? What's wrong with you people? I don't want to see some naked chick. I'm sorry.
Random people.
If I want to look at a naked chick, I'll go look at my beautiful fiance upstairs. My soon-to-be lovely wife. I will look at her. I'm not looking at some other chicks. Sorry. Thank you for sending this, whoever you are, but no. I will delete this and block this person because I am not looking at it. I have no desire to look at some naked chick. Not gonna happen. Sorry, guys. What the hell is wrong with people?
And anyway, I'm gonna read the rest of this here for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It says here the contest ends 11:59 p.m. Eastern on May the 1st.
Okay.
250 winners will be selected in a random drawing on May 2nd. And it says here, the beer company says those who aren't looking to get married can tag a friend and use hashtag my friend's wedding and hashtag sweepstakes for a chance to win Bush merchandise. Those 50 winners also will be selected on May 2nd. So apparently, I said that to you because your wedding did get postponed due to the virus.
Right.
I'd like to think of better beer than Bush, but that's another story.
Well, if I really want to drink something, I'll drink my own piss, as opposed to Bush.
Yeah. Hey, better than that Leffy, right?
Bush is better than Leffy. I will say that. Anything's better. Anything's better than that Leffy. Tony and I know all about the Leffy, don't we, Tony?
Oh yeah, or that pine beer.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Thank Malone for the pine beer, the Big Timber.
Big Timber beer, yeah.
I sent
Malone
that.
Likes that crap though.
I sent that. I sent the beer he sent me. I sent it back home to the pine trees outside of the old SKO studio. Speaking of which, has anybody been down that way lately? You know, I was just down there the other day, and the last time I was actually down there, they leveled the golf course. Okay, the golf course is gone, and it was just nothing. It was just trees and stuff, and they took out the buildings, whatever. That's all gone. And except now, I went down there last weekend. I was delivering for DoorDash, and there's a brand new building already on the property there. I'm like, wow, where'd the hell did that come from so quick? I mean, that was pretty damn quick. It's like there's a building there now. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else has been down that way. But here's the funny thing. The funniest thing in the world. This is what I laugh about. Remember when I complained for how long I wanted our name on the sign outside for a year and a half? Well, of course, they put it up the week before we announced we were closing. Okay. Well, it's funny. We've been gone from there now since last August. September 1st, August 31st, that was our last day in that location. It's still up. Yep, it's still on the wall.
Oh my God, that's funny.
It's still on the main billboard outside. It's SKO Radio Network. And it's like, that's funny.
Yeah, way to appreciate your tenant.
Yeah, they're all over it. I mean, it's like, I don't know why they wouldn't just put individual signs for business. I mean, they got them like all on one big thing. It's like, hell, we were there for how long there? Like, we were there damn near 2 years. and it took them till the month before we left to get the thing on the wall. So I'm like, what the hell? But it's still on the wall. That's a funny thing about it. It's still up. I was just laughing my ass off driving down there. I'm like, that's funny shit. That's funny. It's still there. I'd like
You
to.
want to hear something funny like that, Earl? When me and my buddy had our pager and our cell phone store in Kent,
Yeah.
we had when we moved, we were on Franklin Avenue at the end where all the bars are. We were there a couple of years. When we finally expanded, moved up north by the high school,
Mm-hmm.
we were in a little strip plaza. There was a Dairy Mart. That tells you how long ago it was.
Right.
A Dairy Mart, and then there was karate school, a pizza shop, and then where we occupied. And after we moved out and the Dairy Mart closed, we moved into the Dairy Mart location.
Okay.
We doubled our rent, but we needed a bigger store.
Right.
And they had never put us up on the road sign.
Mm-hmm.
That we move at the Dairy Mart. They don't give us the biggest sign, although we're renting the most space.
Right.
They give us a teeny tiny strip. Barely could read it. Then after me and Wayne parted ways, you know, he was still there for a couple of years.
Right.
Then after he closed, a week after he closed and moved out, they finally gave him the biggest sign.
That's crazy.
For a business that ain't there anymore.
Right. I mean, it just tells you. I mean, how like these business landlords, you know, they don't give a shit. You know, I mean, it's like, especially we like when we had the radio. Like say, you know, for people that know this show, know the history of it. You know, of course, we started out at that station in Kent, and that's how I'll refer that to is that station in Kent. I'm never going to give them the courtesy of who they are. Of course, and we opened up SKO Radio Network, who we operated as, and Some Kind of Radio Show was our flagship show. And the funniest thing is, you know, we rented this little the room that was our studio was our whole location for the longest for about, you know, Tony, how long was that? Maybe 3-4 months. We only had that one room.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we had the one room, and that's all we needed. Like, okay, great. Well, then the lady next door, there was like a lobby area, okay, and then there was these two offices off they called that the common area where the lobby was. Our lobby was the common area. So between the two businesses, that was the common area for the two businesses. Well, the lady was there. She pretty much took over the common area. I mean, the lady was there. She had like a sewing company, so there was mannequins all over the place. There's freaking draperies, and I mean, it looked like it was a mess. And then she finally moved out. So then we went and approached them. I was like, hey, you know, how much more to, you know, add on that other office? Well, you know, they wanted basically double the rent. You know, I was like, no. I says, I want to know what you would normally charge for the whole suite. And she goes, well, that would normally be what we paid was like $550. She wanted to try to charge. She was because we paid like $325 for the little room we had. Okay, so yeah, $325. It's affordable. Whatever. We didn't need much room. Well, as the station expanded, of course, we needed the more room. We used all that space, which Tony, you know, John, Eric, you know, I mean, we used all that. We used all that space, and they were trying to get me up to like $650 for $700 for the whole thing. I'm like, not a chance. She said, well, you're getting all three rooms out. I was like, you're charging me the a la carte rate, right? Oh, yeah. I was like, how about for the whole suite? What do you normally charge for the whole suite? Well, that would be $550. Well, how about you charge me the $550? Well, you're adding on to your... I was like, okay, start me a new lease, and we'll start over and give me the fair rate. I mean, you're not going to gouge me because I want to pick up I said, I'm helping you. You know? You're losing a client. She says, well, I got to make up the money lost on the client. I was like, yeah, but you normally charge this for the whole suite. Why don't you just let me have the whole suite for $550? Well, I could do that. I'm like, well, great, thank you. Yeah. But she was trying to get me a la carte. You know, she's like, well, you know, you get the other room, you get this room. You know, we're going to double your rent. No, you're not. You're not doubling my rent. I've already had access to this room, so she's trying to charge me for all three rooms. I was like, well, wait a minute. I pay for the one. This is the common area. I'm picking up the other suite, and that's all mine now. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Like, charge me the suite rate and not the a la carte rate. What are you thinking? You know? She thought I was stupid, you know, because what I did and what I didn't add to this is I called like a week or two prior because the office that was below us, which was identical, almost identical to what we had upstairs, was open. And I called her and I pretended to be somebody else, and that was $550. And then she was trying to stick me for another $100 and a quarter upstairs. I'm like, no. You're going to charge me the $550 because you told me what the whole suite is down here. Well, I can move you down there for $550. I was like, no, I'm not moving my whole operation downstairs. I said, just give me the other suite, give me the rate. Let's work out a deal here. I'm not, I said I'm not going anywhere for at least a year, maybe 2. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. I said, how many people have you had into little individual half suites? Because the thing is, she was making these half suites up, and it was really confusing for the post office because out there the mailboxes there were only set up for the full suites, not the half suites. And I'm like, this is stupid. So I actually ended up having to get a P.O. box, which I'm glad I did because I didn't want to give out our regular address as our mailing address, which you don't do, especially with internet radio or any type of broadcasting or anything like that. You never give out your full actual address. It was crazy. So, I mean, it was finally I got her to work with me on it, and she did. And I'm like, okay, great. And then we were there for a long time. But the funniest thing is I was there for, I remember how long, now, Tony, you'll remember this too. Early on, remember how long we complained to get our, you go into the door and there's like the list of businesses on the wall in the door. Remember how long it took us to get that done? Oh my God, that took us 6 months. What really pissed me off is they moved one in. It was like in that other suite I would have loved to have that big one. They got them right away. They got them up, and they still didn't even have us up. I'm like, how do you put a new businesses in? No. You put their name on the little thing in the directory in the building inside. The day they move in, I've been here for, at this point, 6 or 7 months, and you don't put me down. And we have a call, guys. Let's take this. I don't know who it is. Uh-oh. It's an unlisted call. Let's see if this is someone. Hello, you're on the air with some kind of radio show. Who do we have? Hello, you're on.
Samantha.
Samantha, how you doing?
Baby.
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey.
What's happening?
Baby, you finally called.
What's up, Tony?
Somebody,
how you doing, darling?
Somebody that knows Tony. Okay. Samantha.
Yeah.
They know me.
So you know Tony. I am so sorry. You have my deepest, sincerest condolences for knowing Tony. You really do.
How you guys doing? What's the topic? What's everybody talking about?
Well, we're just kind of shooting the breeze tonight. What we are, we're doing a quarantine party. We're kind of just talking about, hey, what are you doing during this quarantine? Are you able to work? I mean, we're just kind of catching up with people, seeing what they're doing during the quarantine.
Oh, okay.
So, what have you been up to? What you been you able to work? Are you deemed a necessary work? Or you're laid off? Okay. Me too. I'm laid off. So, so you just been stuck at home, huh?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's been boring,
to
say the least.
I hear you. Yeah, I've been...
At least we have up until the May 1st, so...
Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope it gets... I heard they're going to reopen the country, or the state in sections. They're going to start doing, like, certain businesses, you're going to do it in, like, a 3 or 4 step program, I guess. It's like... Great. I feel like we're coming off Alcoholics Anonymous here. We're all in a program, guys.
A lot of people pretty much are.
Yeah, pretty much. Considering you can't go to the bars. I mean, the only cool thing that they are allowing, you can get like 2 beverages takeout now. I'm like, well, I got plenty of booze here. No, I'm not gonna go take out. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I can make my own. I can make my own Crown and Cokes and pour my own beers here out of my.
That's why I've been drinking.
Crown and Coke.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, a great choice.
Yeah.
I'm actually drinking something kind of fun. I got a bottle of Crown Royal Peach right now. Okay, and I'm mixing that.
How is that?
Oh my God, it's my favorite. I love Crown, but Crown Peach is. I mean, I like the Crown Apple. I like them all. Crown Peach is by far my favorite. And I've been mixing it with Arizona half and half iced teas, and it makes like a peach tea drink.
Oh, okay.
It is so good. And I got that. I still got my big ass bottle of Crown that Tony got me a couple years ago from Canada. A big ass jug. I still got about a half a bottle of that.
Tony, where's mine?
Tony, you guys, yeah. So soon as we're all able to go to Canada again, because I think the border's still closed. But
Well, Earl, I would have got you a 3-liter bottle if they would have had one.
I know, but
they
you
had the 2-liter bottle.
But the 2-liter bottle, Tony, has lasted me quite a while. I mean, I don't drink a lot of it, but I drink a little bit here and there. So I'm down to about a half a bottle. Well, I had 3/4 of a bottle, but then John, our mutual friend, Mr. Malone, got into it. Now I'm down to a half a bottle. That piece of shit.
Yeah. You never leave liquor around with him. How many times have I told you this?
I know. He saw it and he's like, "Oh, can I?" He goes, "You mind if I have one?" Sure, go ahead. One turned in like 72. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm like, good.
Which might be multiplied by 10. You have to remember this.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to remember his IQ is 10.
You're giving him credit, I think.
So Samantha, were you one other topic we're talking about? Were you able to get your stimulus check, or did they give you anything, or?
Yes, I was.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've been seeing.
Yeah, I guess like the lines for like the banks and everything was like you really couldn't get through.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. I'm fortunate here. I deal with the credit union, and they're not real busy, so I've been real lucky. I was able to get I saw last Monday on the mobile app for the bank that it was being deposited. It was pending transaction. I'm like, oh, cool, this is gonna hit, and it said, and it says right on it'll tell me the date it'll get deposited. I'm like, great. So it says it'll be on your account by 4:15. Fantastic. I get up, the morning at 4:15. A couple days ago, Wednesday, and it was there. I'm like, sweet, there's money. Great. But I'll tell you one thing that's been nuts. You were talking about lines being crazy. I've been doing the DoorDash, just kind of keep myself busy, make a few extra bucks. And I went out for a little bit on the 15th. It was impossible to go. I mean, here's the thing. I'll give you guys a story real quick. Okay, we had snow a couple days ago, rain and snow. It was that rain, sleet, garbage going down. Okay, so I went out. I was like, I'll go out for like an hour and a half, and that'll be good. Hour and a half, I'm good. I get 2 orders. I had one from Aladdin's Eatery and then Chipotle right across the street. Okay, great. Bing, bang, boom, done. I go in, get Aladdin's. I was in and out in 10 seconds, done. I go to Chipotle. There is a line around the corner in front of the place. And, of course, it is pouring rain. And this is not just line for DoorDash. This is for everybody. They weren't letting anybody in. There's all call-in orders. They're not taking any. You can't go in and pick your food out. It's all call-in, and you either pick it up or you're doing it through a delivery service. Great. So there's this girl out there, and I'm gonna share this story. I'm glad I got to this story because this pissed me off. So I'm at the front of the store, and you can see in the store they got like 15 or 20 bags of Chipotle orders lined up. Great. Well,
Oh, geez.
the girl kept coming out, bringing one bag at a time. Michael's order? I have Michael's. Michael, are you here? No. Just go back in. She go grab another one. Franklin? I got Franklin's order. Hello, Franklin? And then she'd go back in again. I'm like, what the hell is this girl doing? She comes back out with another one. Tammy, I have Tammy's order here. Tammy? Oh, Tammy, okay, there you are. And I'm like, I said, hey, excuse me, can you come here for a minute? No, sir, I can't get. I was like, okay, talk to me for a minute. I says, can I offer you a suggestion just to make things a little easier, considering it's pouring rain and it's cold and it's windy, and you got 25 people standing out here? I said, why don't you grab 5 people's names at once that are standing. Grab a clipboard and a piece of paper. And I said, I see that clipboard there. Why don't you grab that? I said, write this down. Write down this name, that name, that name, and that name. Then go in and get those bags and then bring them back out. Well, sir, I'm just doing what my manager told me. I said, your manager is a fucking idiot. I says, I'm trying to help you because everyone here is getting pissed. It's cold, it's raining, and you guys are falling behind. It is so bad. Then she goes, sir, what do you know about food service? I says, I've been in food service and commercial sales and all that, and any type of service. I've been in the service industry for 25 years. I says, your manager is probably an idiot. Probably, how old's your manager? Probably 20, 21 years old. Doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I says, what are you, about 18? You probably know what the hell you're doing. I says, I'm just offering you a suggestion because you got a lot of people here that are freezing cold and pissed off because you guys are way behind. Well, sir, we have a system here. I said, your system sucks. She says, okay, I'll try it your way, sir. I'll see if it's any better. So she comes back. She grabs 5 people's names. Comes back out, 5 bags done. I was like, gee, see how quick that was?
You know what's funny, Earl?
What's that, Tony?
Is, I'm out doing the Uber thing right now, and I muted you when I had the guy with me. I got to pick him up a China Eagle.
Okay.
He ordered somebody. She was 10 minutes away. But then he goes to Chipotle right out in front. It's going to be a 40-minute wait for his food.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And I guess they're having a tough time because, as of like an hour and a half ago, DoorDash crashed.
DoorDash crashed an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, actually, because we were, excuse me, I'm chewing. Lori was looking at it at about, because, me and her both doing it. She was looking at it going out about 6 o'clock, and it's been crashed since about 6. Can't do anything. As a matter of fact, this is how screwed up it is right now. It said she had 2 orders waiting. I'm like, I'm not even logged in.
Oops.
So
I've been going off the place trying to get fries because I can if I go far enough to get somebody, I get paid a long pickup fee.
Sure.
I'm driving 21 minutes to Canton to get somebody. I don't care if they're going 5 minutes down the road. They're getting charged an extra $10 for me to come from Barberton to come get them.
Right. Right.
This guy already got told he paid a cancel fee for the last girl that he canceled.
Yeah.
So he had no problem with that. He wasn't going to make her wait. And then he just said, screw it, I'll go home and eat.
Right.
And this person is going to wind up paying an extra $15 to get me because I'm coming so far away. There's no drivers in Canton right now.
Right.
I should be going to Bell Village Mall to get somebody.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's like yeah, DoorDash has been crazy since everyone got their stimulus checks now. Everyone's ordering out right now, which you can't blame people because a lot of people, like I said, I'm one of the lucky ones. I got money in the bank. I haven't really been stressing about it. I haven't been worried. I've been able to pay all my bills. I still got money in the bank. Even before the stimulus came, I had money in the bank. So I wasn't really worried about it. So, and there's a lot of people out there, that live paycheck to paycheck. And, those folks, if they get that $1,200, it's going to, hell, we're going out, we're ordering in, which I can't blame folks. I would do it too, that I guess those apps have been insane. I know I didn't even bother to drive since Wednesday because I tried to go out a little bit on Tuesday and it was a busy Tuesday, but I said, God, Wednesday's going to be insane. And I knew it, and they were talking about then like Tuesday, stay away from Taco Bells because they're giving away the free Dorito Loco Taco Tuesday. Okay, so those lines were insane Tuesday. I'm glad I didn't have any Taco Bell orders, and then Wednesday, again, I get the hiccups. Wednesday again, we got everyone got their stimulus, and those food services. I mean, they're going insane because people's got money right now, and they're gonna burn their hole in their pocket. Like, hey, we're getting some good food here. Let's do it, And
Walmart sold a ton of TVs on Wednesday.
Good for them. It's been crazy. I was just looking at the DoorDash is now putting down a $14 challenge. What's this? Complete 7 deliveries. Complete 7 deliveries on April 17th for 14 extra bucks in Cleveland. No, I'm not going to Cleveland. Why is it trying to send me to Cleveland? Oh, Cuyahoga Falls. Okay, Cuyahoga Falls is doing it too. So today's challenge, they're trying to get people to go back out because I'm sure the app crashed. They're doing a challenge today. $14 bonus if you get 7 deliveries done tonight. But that's crazy. They're looking for, and right now what sucks is there's very little incentives go out there. I mean, that's not $14 extra for 7 deliveries. Between now and 10. Well, it's a $14 bonus. So.
Okay.
And so what's weird is it varies by delivery. I mean, it's so crazy. Like I was doing deliveries last Saturday, and I kid you not, I was like, first 4 or 5 deliveries I got, they were $8 a pop, and I was right here in Cuyahoga Falls. I'm like, God, I was bing bang boom. I did like $32 in an hour. I'm like, that's easy money. Okay. And then it got peak time, and all of a sudden it went up to $5 bonus for delivery. So I was getting $14, $15, $16 deliveries. I did that. I made like, and I was only out maybe 4 hours on last Saturday, and I brought home about 150, 160 bucks.
Yep.
No complaints, No complaints. I'll take that any day. Like, I went out a couple times this week. I think I made like 60 bucks so far this week doing it, but I really haven't been out much because I just don't want to go out much right now. I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to get stuff done at home, and then actually, I'm going to go out tomorrow. I'm going out tomorrow to drive because I know there's good money on Saturday when you go out and drive, especially during the peak times. I'm going to go out and do it tomorrow and bring in some bucks. So hey, why not? But anyway, it's
exactly.
Go ahead, John, real quick, then we'll take our break.
All right. I was just going to say, here in West Virginia, everybody got their stimulus money on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, we did too here.
Guess where they all went? The supermarket.
Oh yeah. We did. So we went. I've been to the store plenty of times. I was actually at the store today. I went to Costco last weekend. We went last Sunday, and we went and bought a bunch. The main thing when we go to buy anything at the store right now, we've been buying drinks, because we got food, we got plenty of meat. I got plenty of stuff in the freezer. Like tonight, we ordered out because we didn't feel like cooking. We were just gonna screw it, we're not cooking tonight. We cooked last night, so we didn't feel like cooking tonight. So we went. She went and picked up her pizza or her chicken, my chicken and her chicken, because she had chicken and pizza. And I'm not a fan of their pizza, so I got down the road and they deliver. So I'm like, yeah, cool, But got to eat out every once in a while. But I'm sure, like, since Wednesday, people getting some extra money, they're gonna enjoy it and they're gonna eat out, and why not? Can't blame them. Can't say you blame them at all. But all right, let's take a break, guys, and so let me get the phones muted. All right, yeah, let me do this. Let me go through all the lines and mute everybody. Oh, wait, according to this, everyone's muted. Let's see. Mute. Can you guys hear me? Okay, we're muted. All right. Good deal. I think everyone's good. No, I still hear somebody. Let's see. According to this, everyone's muted, but I don't think everyone's muted. Can you guys hear me? Nope. Okay. I guess everyone's muted. All right, we're going to take a break because Earl is just losing it right now. All right, another clip from Contagion, and we'll play that after these very important messages. Some kind of radio show coming at you. We'll be right back.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology, so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spends your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Another one. Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son, I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes.
With everything Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
Music.
Hello?
Hey, friend. What's up with blowing up dinner?
I'm sorry, Liz.
Why are you so flaky? You feeling okay?
This flu stuff is really spooky. What does Ellis say?
He says it's serious.
What do you mean serious? Where are you?
I'm getting out of town.
What?
I'm gonna tell you something, and you're not gonna repeat it. Cover your mouth, please.
Fuck off, lady.
You will only be able to give out 50 doses today. That's our Forsythia 11. That's... Hey, excuse me, there's a line here. Excuse me.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show, 842. And that was another clip from our movie tonight, Contagion, on this quarantine party tonight. And let me get, I think I got everybody just about back off the hold here. All right, everyone back?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Victoria, with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I got it. I got everybody on one click. That's awesome. Holly. My dog ended up down here, and now she's like, one click away. Just one click away, everybody. One click away. Anyway, so Tony, I kind of want to get into this now. How's things been? You know, you're dealing with the public right now, obviously doing the Uber. Tell me how it's been. Has you've been a lot of germaphobes on your end, or I mean, tell me about that right now.
No, I mean, I haven't noticed anything too bad. I'm having, I usually don't mind if somebody sits up front.
Right.
But I've been having everybody sitting back. That way, it's just
Right. Keeps
space. Now, if I pulled in and I had to pick 4 people up, yeah, I'm gonna have to let somebody sit up front.
Right.
I don't have a choice in the matter. 3 and back, 1 up front, but but for the most part, it's like if you can sit back in the meantime, then I'd appreciate it. But I've had some people that have had masks, that are wearing masks, which that could be a regular thing for a little while. And it's other than that, it hasn't been I haven't had any huge issues with it. So, and everybody's kind of appreciative because there's not a lot of people that are out driving. People are afraid of getting sick, and and I know friends of mine. We can get unemployment now. Great. Well, they're applying for unemployment, and unemployment's like, well, you're just flat refusing to drive. You're a healthy individual. Well, sorry about your luck, but go kick rocks, go to work, get a job. If you don't want to drive Uber, we're not going to give you unemployment to sit at home unless you're high risk. These people are thinking that I'm going to go and have my doctor's going to write me a note saying that I'm high risk. Nope.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to.
So,
I hear you, man.
My job won't allow me to collect unemployment.
They won't let you?
No, because when I had a discussion with her yesterday, she was like, well, you can't claim unemployment because we're offering you work and you're choosing not to take it.
Well, see, that's also under the new law. I think they're violating the law because if you don't feel safe working, they can't say shit to you.
Well, it's the point to the fact that because I have children and I'm a single parent with no one else to watch my children, and I can't afford to put my kids in daycare.
But it's still
my thought was,
yeah.
Why don't you just put me on laid off so that way I can collect unemployment until this month is over, and and the kids go on summer break. And then when the grandparents take over, then there you go.
Right.
I can, go back to work because at that point I won't have to worry about school anymore. That's the big issue.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's
So
still
they're like,
COVID-19. It's still COVID-19 related, though. You're forced to do this. It's not.
Well, even if let's say, even hypothetically, I had coverage to watch my kids and have someone monitor them doing their school.
Right.
And I was to go work, I'm still having to go into people's homes with no PPE protection unless I provide it for myself. Just Monday, or was it Monday? Yeah, just Monday. The office decided they were going to gift us our own, make your own mask.
Really?
Kit.
Jeez.
Yeah, we have to make our own.
That's nuts. And you're in the
We don't even get the luxury.
And you're in the medical field.
The luxury of having. I'm in the medical field. We don't even get the luxury of having even the disposable paper masks. No, we get to make our own out of a bandana.
Jeez, that's nuts. I have dogs that snuck down here, as you could hear. Holly, you need to go upstairs.
I thought I heard that old turd, Holly.
Oh yeah, she's down here barking at me. Alex, you got to get her, buddy. The things that happen during a live show, you never know. All right, here you go. Take her up.
It's like a weekly thing with you guys and the dogs.
Yeah, I got her right here. You got
Like
get the one that barks.
The one that barks all the time.
Yeah, go get a treat. Go get a treat, Holly. You might have to show it to her and have her chase you up the stairs. She ain't gonna listen to you.
Where's the other two?
I got because one's upstairs with Lori. That's Alex is holding Lucky, and I got Loki here at my feet, who's just, if you're looking at the video, he's sitting there. He's chill. He's calm. He don't bark. He's just calm and cool. Holly, on the other hand, she's my Boston Yorkie mix. She's the biggest of the 4 dogs here, and she's the noisiest of the 4 dogs. She doesn't know when to shut up. Well, now she's sitting down. Well, her collar's not on her shot collar.
It's the alpha female thing.
She's like I am queen bitch of this house. Hear me roar. In this case, hear me bark.
Oh yeah.
She's the only female. She's the only female.
That's why.
Yeah.
She's the alpha.
Well, even before it was Before, because Holly was the first dog I had, okay? I've had Holly the longest.
Right.
She's always barked like that. It doesn't matter before I got the other dogs. Holly's always been yappy. I mean, she's always been this way. So she likes to be heard. And
Right, because I remember when you just had Holly.
Oh yeah, Holly's a shit. Lucky, and you got Lucky over here. I can't really see him in the view of the camera. He's behind me. He's at the trash can, smelling the chicken remnants that I put in the trash can.
Yeah, I would get that out of there before he gets into it.
Well, he's not. He's not actually supposed to be down here at all. Alex, can you please get the dogs out of here, buddy? Well, you got to go.
You don't let them gnaw on that. It'll make them sick.
Go get a treat. Here's what you do: go get a treat, and then lure them up that way. But don't give it to her now. Would just kind of lure her up the stairs. She ain't gonna
hold
listen.
it out.
Go get a treat, hold it out, and then lure her up the stairs. Have her chase you up the stairs with it.
She'll follow you.
She'll follow
She's
you.
motivated.
There, she's following you now, Alex. Actually, she's following you now.
Yep.
As long as Holly's
there's
up,
one thing that Holly likes more than anything else, and that's food.
and she's back. Go get a treat,
Lucky's
Holly.
just a grumpy.
Oh, there goes Lucky. Go get a treat, Holly. Go get a treat. Go get a treat. Only on this show.
Are we sure Debbie's parent isn't speaking through the dog?
Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know about that. But they did act alike. They both barked a lot. Wow.
All due respect, I mean.
Wow.
All due respect, I mean, come on, seriously?
Yeah.
That almost seems like a Debbieism right there.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, she was Holly was always at her side.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dogs are very sensitive to spiritual presences. Just an FYI, because my dog used to go nuts at the most random times, and we'd be like, "What are you barking at?" And there's like nothing for her. Like you could see that she could conceivably be barking at, and she would be just staring and looking and just barking at something.
Well, I got Loki. He just he jumped into my lap. He's the old man of the group here. I've had him about 5 years. He was a friend of mine's for a long, long time, and they couldn't keep him anymore, so I took him, and I've had him about 5 years now, and he's the old man. He's actually sitting on my lap. He's actually the calm and cool, collected one. He's the only time he gets mad if the other dogs try to steal his food. But other than that, he's pretty chill, and he's about God, I don't know how old he is exactly. He's got to be at least 12 or 13 years old. He's an older guy, but he's still very active. I mean, he's very active. He runs around the house like crazy. He plays just like a puppy. You know, he's a very active dog. But he's the calm and cool of all the dogs. He's the most chill. He's chilled out. He's relaxed. He's calm. He's cool. He's collected. He's smooth.
Are you gonna have both? Are you gonna have the dogs at the wedding at the venue?
Not a chance in hell.
You're like not a chance in hell.
No, because I'd like it actually. Because one thing with these 4 dogs, they all have all have their own spirits, their own they all have very distinct personalities. Tiny, who's Lori's dog, he follows her everywhere she goes. I mean, but he yaps. He's got this yap, yap, yap. He yaps a lot, but he likes to play. He's the puppy of them all. He's only about 2, maybe 3 years old. And then you got Lucky, who's my miniature poodle. He's Daddy's boy. Wherever Daddy's at, that's where he's at. And he always jumps and hops and wants me to hold him. And he's probably 7 years old, maybe.
The two loudest are probably Tiny and Holly.
And you're exactly right. And we got a call coming in. This is Jason calling us. Let's talk to Jason for a few minutes before we go to break. Hey, Jason, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm about to have a movie night. Regal Theater says if they send an email or number to come, did someone make a donation? We'll want to watch a movie on.
And keep busy, for recreation. What have you been doing? Tell us a little bit about that real quick before we go to break.
All right. Well, my normal job, like I said, I'm in an office typically on a government facility. So the government facility, we're on a maximum telework. So everybody pretty much is working from home.
Mm-hmm.
My job, I can do it anywhere. I can go in a hotel room in Las Vegas, a beach in Ocean City. But I've been sitting here in my house. I'm doing the same work that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get everything done day by day. Nothing's been slacking. Let me tell you that.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty much working the hours that I need to. I'm not like on a set schedule of anything.
Right. You're just kind of doing the necessary work and getting the job done.
Exactly.
Right.
Like if I want to do some work after we're off the air at 10 o'clock tonight, I can go do that.
Right. So you're just kind of working at your own pace.
I'm working at my own pace. I'm working the 8 hours, but I may not necessarily work 8 consecutive hours.
Right.
As far as issues, I've had no computer issues, no nothing. I'm knocking on wood, but everything's here I need. So it's been pretty good. I feel very blessed to be able to keep working, get a paycheck, and because I see I'll be honest with you, I put the news on because we have like briefings from our governor and the president every day.
Same here.
And I take the time out to listen to them, while I'm not doing work. And I'll tell you, my company's been right about this. So you got to get away from the news for a while.
Oh, you have to. You got to escape it. I mean, on my end, I'll put the briefings on, and I'll kind of listen to okay, and I'm going, God, it's the same shit every day now. I mean, it's not even. There's no new information. I mean, that's the one thing I'm hearing now. There's just no real new information. The only bright spot today, the only new information that came through, at least for Ohio, is May 1st. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and proceed with starting to open up state. Okay, great. But starting next week, they're going to release how they're going to do it. So they haven't really said how they're going to do it yet, but they're going to incrementally open certain businesses. And this wave of businesses is going to open. Okay, now these are going to open. So they're going to do it in stages. Kind of like how they did the shutdown. Everything was gradual. The reopening is going to be gradual. We knew that coming in, but.
Did you watch the president yesterday? Because they laid it out.
I watched bits and pieces yesterday. I mean, yesterday I was kind of in this. I didn't want to deal with the news yesterday. I just was not in the mood for it yesterday. I didn't watch any news. I didn't watch anything. I was like, screw it. Yesterday I stayed up. I didn't try to. I got up real late. And then Lori and I went down to help her parents, my future in-law. So we went down there to spend a little time with them. They haven't seen us, and they're not sick. We're not sick. We're like, okay, we're safe. Let's just go visit. She's like, well, can we go visit them? So we went down there and visited for a little bit, and we had to help. She had to help her mom and dad with something on the computer, and so we were down there for a little while. Then we kind of just went and we picked up some food on the way home. And we got home, and we just kind of Lori and I, we vegged out, watched TV. We didn't watch the news. We just kind of vegged. It's like, I like to watch it because I like to stay informed, but yesterday I just was not in the mood for it. And I watched a little bit of it today. I didn't watch the president today, but I did watch. I'm going to watch him probably after we go off the air at 10. Because if I don't watch it live, I always catch up later at night and watch it then. So I'm going to catch up tonight. I watched, like I said, the governor from Ohio briefing earlier today, and of course they gave Dr. Death an award for being. I don't know, Eric, did you see any of that?
No.
They gave Dr. Death an award at the briefing for being for being the most the Columbus Award or something for being the most helpful person during the coronavirus or whatever. So.
Award, I think.
God. Oh yeah. So they. Yeah. Oh yeah. So they praised Dr. Acton. I'm like, this is Dr. This is Dr. Death here. This is Dr. Death.
Was everybody wearing kneecaps at the time, or?
They should have been. If not,
But in order for things to open, there has to be 14 days of no increase in numbers of cases.
Right.
Well, we're up to 651 in 24 hours.
Right.
Between yesterday and today.
Right, and this is
So-
supposed to be
Oh my God.
this is supposed to be the peak time right now. So I think they're anticipating it's going to come down by May 1st. I think that's everyone's anticipating that the numbers are going to start coming down as of May 1st because with all the distancing and everything going on. I mean, it's gotta. Because one thing I heard and I saw this the state of Ohio, their unemployment money is going to run out here by midsummer because this is a state of Ohio would normally have about 7,000 cases for unemployment. Okay. Right now, the current unemployment filing rate is over 650,000 people in the state of Ohio.
Oh yeah. And you're not the only state where this could be a problem.
And they've only processed, and I saw this on a website. They've only processed 350,000 of the 650,000 possible cases right now. So plus, here's the other thing. Right now they're supposed to be implementing this federally mandated stimulus to or unemployment, the $600 a week. Well, they put out a email, hey, it's coming, but it's going to be paid retroactively to you once we are able to process it. This could be another damn month before that money comes. So right now, I'm owed 3 weeks worth of that money because it's starting effective. It wasn't effective the first week of it. It was effective after they signed the mandate. It was like 2 weeks after I went on unemployment. So actually right now, as of Sunday, I'm going to be owed 3 weeks of that. And this could get another 3 weeks. So I'm like, okay, so great. You want to give me 6 weeks of pay at $600? So that's $3,600 minus taxes. So, by the time this is all done, they're going to owe me another $3,000. But I don't know. They haven't even begun to process that. They haven't even got that into their system yet. So they're not even close.
Did you see the proposal by Tim Ryan?
The $2,000 a month for every adult.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Everybody over the age of 16.
Where are they going to get? I don't know where they got the money to do what they did now. I'm grateful for what they did, but where are they going to come up with $2,000 a month? Hell, they're struggling to pay $1,200 a month right now to people. They haven't even got all that done yet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and they expect everybody over the age of 16 to get it. That's not going to happen.
That's not going to work because my son's 16. He hasn't worked a day in his life, so they're going to pay my son $2,000. He doesn't work. I don't think that's.
$1,000 bucks. What do you want to do, boy?
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna happen. But like I said, there's this federally mandated unemployment act that they put together for unemployment relief that they're going to pay an additional $600 a person out. Well, right now, Ohio, they just signed the mandate 2 weeks ago. Okay, right now this will be week number 3 coming up as a Sunday, and they haven't even processed half of the cases that are for the normal unemployment yet. So
wow,
the state of Ohio is so behind. I mean, once you're approved and good, you're done. You're caught up. Once you're in the system and receiving payments, I file Sunday. I usually get my money deposits by Tuesday. So I haven't had a problem in the since I started getting the unemployment. No issue at all. But like I said, now the federal money's still supposed to come. They said that money's going to come once they get that system rolling, but that could be another month because think about it, 650,000 or plus unemployment cases, and they've only processed half of them. The state is used to doing 7,000 a month. Do the numbers. I mean, they are so behind. It's going to be hell. At the rate they're going now, it could be end of July before I receive that payment.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what's going on in West Virginia.
Yeah,
and the other states around us here. Ohio, Pennsylvania, they were talking about the computer systems being as old as you,
right?
As old as me.
Mm-hmm.
Written in the computer language that I was taught in college 30-some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So of course they said, "Hey, does anybody know any COBOL?"
Oh my God.
Sure.
Sure. It's crazy because, I mean, Ohio has started to update their website. I will say that they have started to give their website it's got a new look already. The Ohio unemployment website, it's got a new look already. So they're working on it. But the problem is they're running into is, and they've even openly said that they don't have the manpower to get all these cases processed. They are so behind. It's not, and they admittedly we're behind. It's like, you know, people are getting automated messages, blah 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 blah. Ignore it, and they tell you ignore it. You can't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't apply. That's the old unemployment system. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Just ignore it. Just ignore. And it's true. Ignore it because it doesn't apply now. So they say, is there automated? We're going to phase all that out. But then the problem is until your case gets in front of a person, it's not going to get processed. So there's still 300 and some odd thousand cases that have not been seen by a person yet. And they're way behind. And they've hired a bunch of people, but they're so far behind. I feel bad for those. I mean, I'm thankful for those folks, but I feel bad for them at the same time because they're more bogged down now than they ever will be. A state that normally has 7,000 people max, and we're talking, you're going from 7,000 unemployment cases to 600,000. Think about that, folks. That's insane. So
well, remember originally though,
yeah.
The president said, "I'd rather have the Fed government do this.
Right.
I can get the money to people a hell of a lot quicker than the states can."
Right. And the states are not even close to being ready. I know Ohio isn't anywhere near ready to put this. They've said, "Hey, the money is coming, folks. Just hang tight. We'll get it to you, and it'll be paid back. It'll be paid to you retroactive to the date of the first date is like the whatever. I think it was at the end of March. I think it was like March 29th is the first date they are allowed to start paying it. So basically, anything beyond that, they are going to pay it retroactive to that date. So right now, as of Sunday, I'll be at 3 weeks worth. So that's $1,800 that they're going to owe. So every week that they don't pay, it's another $600 I got to tack onto the bill to pay me. So, and of course, so it's whatever. I know it's coming. So when it comes, great. Fantastic. I mean, I'm not needing. I'm like I said, I'm fortunate. I don't need it right now. I'm lucky. I don't have to have it right now to survive. It'll be nice because it'll replenish what I spent between now and the next month. Whenever it does come, it'll replenish that money a little bit. So I'm glad because I still got a wedding I got to finish paying for. I still got to if God forbid me and Lori get to go on our honeymoon, we're still gonna go on that. Which we already changed our dates for that, so that's already been done. So I mean, it's just a matter of time, and it's like I know there's a lot of people on Facebook. I'm talking to people all the time. They're upset that it hasn't been processed, But again, I'm being level-headed and saying, hey, folks, listen, I get it. This is a system that was only designed to handle about 7,000 or 8,000 cases a week. That now they're handling 600,000 cases a week, and they haven't even got to half of them yet. So, tells you where we're at, folks. The unemployment system in this country was never prepared for anything like this. I mean, who would ever think this many people be unemployed in this country? You would never think it.
Right.
No one ever anticipated this. But the good thing is, once we're done, once they got this done, if something catastrophic ever happens again, God forbid it happens in our lifetimes, I hope it doesn't, the system's going to be prepared. The good thing with this crisis, I'll look at it this way, all the people that's died and gotten sick, there's been good things that's come out of this. A lot of things have been improved for the better, especially with the systems and everything, the way the way they're treating people, the way everything, unemployment, it's going to get better, folks, and it's just going to take time. I just wish everyone would be patient. And I know it's hard to do when you're down on your luck, you're out of money. But, you
got people to feed in your family, you got to feed family. I mean,
you got to feed your family, and like I said, I've been lucky. I've been able to feed my family. I've been able to pay all my bills, and, all my utilities for the month are paid. All my credit cards are paid. My mortgage is paid. My car payment's paid. I'm happy. And I still got money in the bank I can live on. So I'm very fortunate. I put myself, I was able to get myself in a position where I could do that. I've been very, very fortunate. And not everybody can say that. And I'm lucky. But I feel bad for the folks. And if I can do anything to help anybody out, if they really, really need it, I'll try to help any way I can. But, man, I'll tell you, I'm not loaded by any stretch. I'm telling folks, I'm far from loaded. Not even close. But I got enough money in the bank. I can take care of my family for a month or two. So, and
same here. I'm taking care of myself. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. And I've already, I've had people ask me, hey, can you loan me some money? I was like, I don't have much. I mean, I actually had a friend of mine ask me last week if I'd loan him $800. Like, I don't have that kind of money right now. I can just lend out. I mean, it's one of those.
And nobody does.
Nobody does. Like, I can loan you a quick 50 or something, but I can't, help get you by, get you something to eat. But I can't throw you $800. I can't do that. I got a family here of 5 and 4 dogs in this house I got to take care of. And I want
to give you some perspective here, Earl, because you guys talk about Ohio and the numbers, and you and Eric.
Sure.
I'll give you West Virginia's latest numbers.
Okay.
This afternoon.
Okay.
We have a positive total case count in the whole state. Now, mind you, we have a state of about 1.6 million people.
Mm-hmm.
775.
Shit. 775. Okay.
Now divide that by 1.6 million. You're talking about 0.01 of the population percent.
Now, what's the population there?
What's that?
What's the population there?
1.6 million.
In West Virginia?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, in the state of Ohio, okay. Now, we have 11.6 million in Ohio, okay?
Okay.
We have 8,671 total confirmed cases as of today. Out of 11 million people. Okay.
It's probably about the same percentage.
It's about the same percentage. The United States, I'm looking at this numbers right now. Today's cases went up by 16,000. Okay, so the confirmed cases in the United States are 683,786. Okay. The death count across the country went up by 1,700 today. Okay. That's 34,575. Okay. Now here's the positive number, folks. Recovered today, as of today, 2,745 just today recovered for a total of 57,123. Okay, so that's the numbers that people don't think. The total deaths is almost half of the recovereds. But here's the thing one thing with this virus, and people aren't talking about this. These numbers here are a pale comparison to what died of a heart attack, of the regular influenza, car crashes, all the other possibilities of death. This number is a far cry from those numbers.
Take a left turn on Brown Avenue Northwest.
So,
the problem with this virus is they're saying it'll ramp back up in the winter. So we're not, we might lag for a while, but from what they're saying, it's gonna go right back up in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, God forbid, but
right. and the
saying,
yeah.
Take a right turn on Gilmore Avenue Northwest.
The heat kills this virus.
Yeah.
Well, when it gets cold again, it's gonna. Hopefully, they're wrong, but what they're saying is we're gonna be in for more in the winter.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Eric. I mean, by time it gets through, hopefully, and I hate to say it this way, by time it gets through the winter, hopefully a good amount of the population has been exposed to this, and we can develop an immunity to it. I mean, here's the thing, here's the number I did leave out. I do apologize, folks. The number of deaths in Ohio from coronavirus, 401 total. 401. And
we've got 16.
Yeah, and these numbers that they were talking about with this spike.
Circle K and 12 right down the river. Yeah, I feel you. All righty.
All right. Tony's on a drive. But anyway, let's take a quick break. Yep. And we'll let me get everybody muted on the phone here.
Yeah, I was right down the road. I've been Akron, Kansas, and Barberton, Medina today.
Tony's been everywhere today, folks.
I don't think Tony realizes he's not muted.
Let's see. We're going to mute everybody. Let me get him muted here.
It's like, well, I got to treat it like everybody's got a...
Okay, Tony's on hold. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break because Tony's working and doing his essential duties and giving people rides around Northeast Ohio today. So, all right, we're going to take a break, play another clip from Contagion, and we'll be back. Some kind of radio show, everybody.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister. Oh, I missed you so much. They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian dark roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! Oh, no! No! Stop it! Stop it! No! No! I just want to my brother!
It's Folgers in your cup.
Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
And I know I could get another blanket. This one is very damp now.
I'm truly sorry, sir. We're out of blankets. We're hoping for more to be donated. We put the word out.
What about the heat? Can we turn that up?
I'll find out.
When did we run out of body bags? 2 days ago. We're trying to get more in from Canada, but they just want to wait and see.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here live, and we're going to be here until 10. And you can give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 800-200-5110. We'll put you right through. And that is, again, Some Kind of Radio Show. The only show in the world that goes caca. And we play with our own caca. And our cock... No, never mind. I don't know.
Caca.com.
Caca. That should be our website. Caca.com. Yeah, that could totally be our site. I'll try to get Tony off of hold here. We'll see if Tony's still trying to pick up his Uber Lyft here or whatever he's doing here. Let's see. Is Tony picking up people? We'll find out here. As soon as it lets me go back here. There we go. Tony should be back with us. Maybe. Well, then I got everybody muted again. What the hell, Earl? What are you doing? Oh, I got to add John as a call that way. Duh. There we go.
We're all back.
Yeah, we're all back. We're all back. Well, we're almost all back. Got to go into... it's the only thing about doing it this way. We're almost all back. I just got to bring Victoria back on now here. Yeah, this system it's a little screwy doing it this way, but like I said, this is a short-term fix until I fix the other sound card. Once I have that done, then I just one click of a button, I don't have to worry about it. And Tony's still driving his Uber ride around, and Tony's doing. Tony,
I just dropped him off.
Just dropped her.
You cute?
Did you have a male or a female, Tony?
It was a female.
Anything worth looking at?
No, not really.
No. Tony, you need to rate your rides by okay, beer review, passenger review. Tony, give us a score.
Let's see here.
Here we go.
That one was maybe a 5.5.
Okay, 5.5.
Now, Sammy, you still with us?
No, she hung up a while ago.
Oh, she hung up. Okay.
Yeah, she hung up a while ago.
Yeah.
She hung up like 2 breaks ago.
Sammy. Earl, I'll send you a picture of Sammy.
Okay, please do.
I'll have to send you a picture over.
Okay.
I've known Sammy a long time.
Yeah.
As long as you've known me, Tony?
Longer than you. I met Sammy in 2006.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Tony knows a lot of people, everybody. Tony knows the world.
Most of them are females, by the way.
Tony knows.
32 now.
Tony knows the world.
Sure seems
Are you
that way.
sure you're in the right profession and being an Uber driver?
Am I sure what?
You're being in the right profession being an Uber driver. Shouldn't you just be a gigolo and call it a day?
No, you know. I wish I could.
You might as well be.
Find something you have to do. You'll never.
Dylan and I talked about this a while ago. We had this running joke. We were going to start a website called SKO Hose. and Tony could be the number. Tony could be the number one hoe. Sorry.
But then you would have to create a subgroup for Tony called Tony's Groupies.
Tony's Groupies. That's right. SKOhose.com.
Yeah, but have another subgroup, Father John's Confessions.
Right, yeah, there's so many subgroups we could put into this whole thing, it's scary. Father John's Confessions, Tony's Groupies, I mean, you never know. So many things we could do with this.
Sex
but
advice from the sexy secretary.
That's right. You get your own subcategory, too. There you go.
That's right.
So, earlier today, I get a message from a girl who I went on a date with about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She's like, do you want to play Name That Slut? I'm like, okay, where's this going?
Uh-huh. Name That Slut. Okay, this is going to be good.
We proceed. She sends me 2 notepad things she took on her phone.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I mean, mind you, I have no idea who the hell any of these people are.
Okay.
So she gives me random names.
Okay.
Of people. She's like, pick which one you think this is. So I just pick a random ass name. She's like, yep, you're right. I'm like, how the hell did I know that? Which I'm like, the whole point of her going off was this person they're both into horses, but the other person, I guess, adopted a blind horse and was trying to train it to be to be in competitions, and she's like, I guess the girl that I was in contact with mostly took the horse away from her, even though it was that girl's horse, and mostly found a home for it of somebody who wasn't mistreating the horse, or at least had enough common sense not to freaking train a blind horse. Because how the hell are you training a blind horse?
Right.
To, jump and stuff because it can't see.
Right.
But I just found that random message from somebody I haven't talked to in almost 2 years. I'm like, okay, where's this going?
Here you go. Here's how you tell some. Here you go. Here's a name that slut. Here's right here.
Nope. Marilyn.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Tiffany.
Nope.
Candace.
Nope.
Don't fuck with me on this. I know this shit.
Do you see me fucking with you? I'm not.
All right, speed round. I'm gonna rattle off some names, and when I hit
Here
it,
we
I'm
go.
gonna buzz it. Okay?
I will tell you.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody,
Best
Dakota,
movie
Sierra,
ever.
Amy, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tara, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny, Crystal, Mindy, Noelle, Shelby, Trina, Reba,
That's kind
Cassandra,
of where I
Nikki,
thought
Chelsea,
it was
Shauna,
going.
Jolene, Erling, Claudine,
When
Samantha,
I
Casey, Dolly,
first got
Kendrick,
that
Holly, Chloe,
message,
Devin,
I'm
Emily,
like,
fucking
oh,
Becky.
this should be fun.
Wait, was it any
No,
one
it
of those
really
names with a
wasn't.
Lynn after it?
Yes.
Oh, I got you, motherfucker. I got you. Okay. Brandy Lynn, Heather Lynn,
Tammy Lynn.
Fuck!
I remember that movie.
I had to throw that in there. We were talking about name all these names. It's like I can see Eric going off. No.
That sounds like a Tony list, though.
I had to go there, guys. I had to do it. I think that was funny. I had to go
That
there.
actually sounds like a Tony list, though.
That could be a Tony list. It is entirely possible it's a Tony list. Anything's possible. I had to go there. That was great. I had to do it.
I think Tony's the only one out of the entire group, with maybe exception of maybe one or two people, that isn't hooked up with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Or correct me if I'm wrong.
No. I'm done dating.
Tony's done dating. He's just out for fucking. That's it. He goes, I'm not buying you a steak to get in your pants. Nope, we're not doing that. Let's just go.
Too expensive. That's it. I'm done.
That's it. I'm not buying you no dinner. Let's just go do it, and I'm done.
Wow.
I ain't going through all that. And what if it's not good? Here's the thing.
You gotta admire a guy for that.
The steak could be better than the actual getting it on. I mean, it's like, wait a minute. I've been there, done that too. I'm like, oh, the dinner's been better than the sex. Okay, great. Okay, that was wonderful.
Sometimes those drinks are better than the foreplay.
Oh, no kidding. Oh my
Just
God.
saying.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, I will say
And
that.
that's speaking from personal experience as of recently.
Oh.
Well, recently in the last 3 months, I should say. That was before the current person I'm with.
Right. We got
3
you.
months. Hell, I haven't had any since then.
Don't lie, John. You've had Pamela Henderson, okay? We know.
Actually...
Hey, Rosie's a good girl, but she ain't that good.
You actually were on a date, Brother John.
But the only thing with Pamela is she could be
Brother
really.
John has been on dates, so don't let him fool you.
Pamela can be really dried out, though. That's the only thing about Pamela, you know.
Yeah, she looks a little sticky, too.
Yeah.
Hey, John, what happened to the girl you were talking to?
Let's see. Fell through, but hey, it happens.
Is this another one of those girls that I need to come down there and slap a hoe? Induct her into the tribe?
Well, you could do that with a lot of girls around here. Of course, most of them left because the college disappeared, so. WV's not going to be in session here for a while.
Yeah, all the beautiful girls down there are long gone.
They're long gone. Probably will be all for the rest of the calendar year 2020, the way things are looking.
Right.
Hey, so I have a question.
Sure, we have an answer.
Did any of you guys happen to catch, I don't know if it was just on Facebook or if it was on any other platforms, but there was a group that stormed Mike DeWine's conference, wherever the hell he's been doing his conferences
Columbus.
from in Columbus.
Columbus, yes.
Okay, wherever the hell he does them at, whatever building it was, there was a group of 300 plus that stormed his conference and were protesting outside. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday.
I heard about
and
that.
They
Yeah.
made such a big stink that the police had to get involved.
I heard about that.
I heard about that, and then I heard about they've been protesting in Michigan and Kentucky and all kinds of other states too because people are getting tired of being home.
Yeah, people want to get back.
He's getting pushback from a lot of business
Michigan, they're trying to get rid of their governor.
Well, no offense, and I'm like one for fair and equal treatment for everybody, but no offense, I don't feel like DeWine is on our side. I feel like he sucks as a governor. Because I'm sorry, none of these politicians or none of these people in charge they're not losing any money. We're the ones losing money, not them.
Oh, yeah.
They still get their freaking salaries.
Remember, when you hear all their press conferences, they know how we feel.
Oh, but they don't empathize because they have their money. They're still drawing from their salary. Trust and believe, they're getting their money.
Oh, they're getting paid. Yeah. They're all getting paid. They're all getting laid and paid.
I can't say the same source.
See, this is why I'm not a fan of his because I'm sorry, you do not empathize with my struggle because you're still getting your money.
Yeah, he doesn't. They don't know because it's not affecting them the same way it's affecting everybody else.
Yeah, they don't know because they're not getting out there on the streets. They're not seeing people and they're not seeing what's going on.
Yep.
You know,
absolutely.
We all in a government world we always tell people it's real easy to write a procedure sitting at a desk.
Right.
Instead of going out there and going to see what's happening in reality.
Exactly.
I think the funniest thing I've seen all week is that Trump has actually got a tweet out. It's #fire Dr. Fauci or whatever the hell his name is.
It wasn't his tweet. He shared the
That's
tweet.
Bullshit.
No, it was a thing. He was responding to somebody. It wasn't. It was not Trump's tweet, and that's where the quote unquote fake news gets it wrong. I've seen the tweet. I follow the president, and he responded to somebody complaining about Dr. Fauci. So of course, when you reply to a tweet, it will show the tweet of the original originator. And he commented on it. He basically said, "No, this is not true. We get along just fine. No issues. Blah blah blah." He didn't put the tweet out. When you reply to a tweet and share it, it's showing he's responding to this. And so many people go, "Oh, here, I got a call from my aunt." She goes, "Oh, I heard on CNN he wants to fire Fauci." I'm like, "No, it's not true because I saw the tweet." He responded to a tweet that had the hashtag fire Fauci. That is not true. That is absolutely 100% not true. I saw the tweet myself.
Okay.
And no, he responded to the person that put that in one of their hashtags. So, and of course, when you reply or the way you do it, you share it. And he showed, "Hey, here's the tweet. Here's my response." And of course, the government goes, "Oh, he put that tweet out." No, he did not put that tweet out. And you got CNN, you got all these other quote unquote real news organizations, fake news. I'm sorry. And they go out and say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what he said. No, that's not what he said. No, he replied to the person that put the hashtag out. So no, I got it. That's basically what happened.
And this being an election year, there's going to be a lot of made-up news out there.
There's so much made-up news out there. It's like we talked about this before on that. We were that the night we did that impromptu Sunday night show, John. We talked about the fake news, and we talked about people trying to be first and just they want to sensationalize it. You really think about it. There's so much misinformation out there right now. It's not even funny. When it comes to the coronavirus, I mean, it's taken over all the headlines. Here's the thing. You don't hear about anything else going on right now, but there's so much made up, sensationalized. Anytime somebody gets an earshot of something said or something that someone they hear say, they run it as news and they run with it because they want to be the first, and that's all they do. And that pisses me off more than anything. There is no true journalist out there anymore.
Has had to suspend 3 reporters for 3 different false reports.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe more.
Yeah.
It's
true.
I didn't dig deep into it.
It's true. I mean, there's so much. These reporters, they just want to be the first. They don't care about reporting accurate news. The thing with the news today, it's a social commentary. It's I want to be first. I want to get my name out there. I want to be known. The reporter, back the way it used to be, the reporter wasn't out there to be famous. They were there to get the news and report to the public. That's what a reporter does, a real reporter. They get the facts, they share the facts, and the reporter is supposed to be impartial, okay? Period. That is what a reporter is supposed to be, impartial. What you hear now in the news, and you hear it is basically network to network. You know, you got your Republican side for Fox, you got your Democratic side for CNN, okay?
For everyone else.
And which everyone knows that. So, and both sides are guilty of this. They report they want to report to make their side look better. Whatever happened to just, here's the news, here's what's happening, you decide. And that's what the news is supposed to be. Here's the news, you decide. No, the news organization is going, no, we're going to tell you what we think too, and this is how it actually is, even though the facts could be way skewed, and it's all part of their agenda. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is now, and it's sick. It's sick. It drives me nuts. It pisses me off. I hate seeing it. I mean,
it's just like brainwashing, you know?
Exactly it. You're right, John, 100%. I mean, I will watch both sets of news, okay? I will watch all the news because I want to judge for myself, and I'll come to my own conclusions what I think. But I want to get the reports because somebody on Facebook not that long ago posted one of Trump's press conferences. They showed 2 screens side by side. The one side said all this positive stuff, which was Fox. Then you go over to CNN, and they were slamming Trump, and it was the same press conference. And I'm like, are you kidding?
That's what you're watching.
And that's exactly it. And it's like, God, I want to watch the press conference. I don't need your opinion. You know, can't you just give us the news? No, we can't do that. We want to sensationalize it. And that's where social media and the regular media, the national media, it's all intertwined today because everyone's going to come up with their own opinions, their own thoughts, and we're all entitled to do that. But the news media should be accountable for reporting the facts. Period. Report the facts. That's the way it needs to be. But it won't. We know that. We know it'll never get like that again. The only good reporter used to be on, and he was pretty good, he was on Fox News till not that long ago, Shepard Smith. He was the only one true, real news reporter left in the world, in my opinion. He resigned. Because he even said, Fox News is starting to turn into CNN. The way it's just on the other side of the spectrum. He says, I just want to report the news. Here's the deal. Here's the news. But so he left. He quit. There is in the news today. All these reporters have an agenda, especially the ones that have shows. Especially like CNN. You get Wolf Blitzer, on CNN. You got all these. They all have their agendas. Then you go over to the Fox side. You got this guy, that guy. They all have their agendas. I just want the damn news, okay? I don't want your opinion. Give me the freaking story and tell me what's going on in the news. I don't want to know your opinion. I don't give a rat's ass about your opinion. Who cares? That's what the news is today, and that's what sucks about the national news.
I mean, the only good person on Fox, and it's not because of opinion on politics, it's just because he's so out there in general, is Greg Gutfeld.
I like I like Greg Gutfeld. He's
the Five.
Yes, and he did Red Eye. Remember Red Eye? I used to love that show. He used to do that, and he's one of those guys. He don't care what side of the aisle you're on. He will go after each one of them, and he'll say, "Hey, he tells it like it is. He don't. He's not gonna kiss the one side of the aisle's ass, so to speak. He's gonna give you the truth. You're right, and I agree with that statement, Eric. Greg Gutfeld is one of the few good ones out there right now.
I'd love to go see one of his comedy shows. Oh my god!
Oh, he's funny. We used to watch Red Eye. Matter of fact, we modeled the old show when we first started doing the show, and we're talking like 2012. We modeled a couple of the programs after Red Eye. We were trying to come up with that kind of concept for the show. That's what the original idea for some kind of radio show was. And then later we changed it, but we modeled our show after that show, and. It was the real news. It was a roundtable discussion. You had 3 or 4 panelists, whatever, and they gave their opinions. And then, of course, they had a little comedy in between. They mashed it up a little bit, made it fun. It was fun to watch. They made news stories fun to watch. I really enjoyed that show. But you're right, Gutfeld's one of the good ones out there right now. He's about it. He's about it. But anyway, let's take our final break. It'll run about 5 minutes, and we'll come back and wrap up the program. So let's do that real quick, and I'll take just a very, very, very brief 5-minute break, and then, like I said, we'll wrap up the program, and we'll talk about what's possibly coming up in the near future. So everyone, just kind of hang tight for a few minutes, and we'll be right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch the Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait! Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Nap time! When they just won't shut up.
Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
If we even had a viable vaccine right now, we would still have to do human trials, and that would take weeks. And then we would have to get clearance and approval. Figure out manufacturing and distribution, that would take months. And then train survivors to give inoculations. More months, more deaths.
Well, Homeland Security wants to know if we could put a vaccination in the water supply, like fluoride, cure everyone all at once.
I'm going home now, and it's getting late. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back, and we're riding with Tony right now. We can hear all the noise going on in Tony's car. Right along with Tony, everybody. Right along with Tony. Right, let me just unmute him here. Tony's giving rides one at a time.
No, I'm offline for right now.
What's that? Oh, you're
I'm
offline?
offline right now.
Oh, you're offline? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Can't. Man, I thought Acromerge sucked. Canford really sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. They need to learn how to make their roundabouts.
Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks.
They put up those little metal poles where if you're in the wrong lane of the roundabout, you can't get over. You're stuck.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
God, at least give me the option to change my mind before I get up there.
Right. Anyway, we got about 8 minutes to go here on the show. We'll be back in 2 weeks from tonight. You can always, we'll be able to. I'll send the replay of this show over to our good friends at the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network and, of course, the Crooked River Radio Network. Those replays will be Saturday for Crooked River and Tuesday, both 8 o'clock. And that's for Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. And, of course, this show You can watch it anytime you want here on our Facebook page. And, of course, YouTube. We're going to put it on our YouTube channel, the SKO Media Group YouTube channel. That is our parent company, so to speak. And not really a company, but just our parent group is the SKO Media Group. And once this all gets settled in, gets back to normal here, we have a lot of other things in our plans for videos. You know, we have, we're going to do some food challenges. We're going to do some burger reviews. We're going to do a bunch of other fun stuff that we normally wouldn't do, you know, when we never did on the radio show side. We're going to do things just kind of as a fun multimedia group that, you know, once we get kind of back to normal, Tony and I are going to do some food challenges. I know we're looking forward to that. We're going to have some fun with that. And we got a lot in the works here, folks. And we're looking forward to doing all these extra things. We just got to be able to go do them. But right now, we can't do them right now. So eventually we will. Eventually we will definitely be able to do all that stuff.
You know what you should do, Earl?
What's that?
Get a hold of your boy Atlas. You know what I'm talking about.
What was that, Tony? I didn't hear you.
I said, get a hold of your boy Atlas.
Yeah. Yeah, he...
Randy Santel.
Yeah, he's my good buddy. Yeah, good old Randy. I just saw him back before all this crap went down. He did a food challenge up in Cleveland. I got to hang out with Randy for a couple hours. It was fun getting with him. But, yeah, he told me eventually he wants to get back to this area. There's a lot of things he wants to do. He lost
a bunch of weight.
Yeah, he did. He lost... let's see. He lost probably, I think I seen, he was like 69, 70 pounds.
Yeah, like 70 or 55 pounds last time I talked to him.
Yeah, he did. He in 12 weeks, mind you, 12 weeks. And he get himself back
I
into...
love his name for it, too.
Yeah, he's the sexification.
Yes.
He likes to call it his sexification. Sexification 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun if we could get him to hang around and get him on the show here once or twice, you know?
Right. Yeah, I'd love to get him back on. I told him he's more than welcome anytime. He knows that. So I'd love to get him on here. Can't wait. Can't wait. Fun times.
Yeah, 'cause he was over in Italy before all hell broke loose over there.
How's our boy Sean Leroy doing with this paylock?
Yeah. I got multiple I got people rating. I got some strange people rating me all of a sudden. Good Lord. I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
I don't know who these people are. They're rating me all of a sudden. Hi, how are you? I don't know. You're not even on my friends list. Who the hell are you?
Oh yeah. And Eric, I saw that on the news, actually.
Yeah.
The van vaulting over the roundabout. I saw a Mustang do the same thing over in Europe the other day.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like totally went over.
Yeah,
totally went over
I think they showed that on Fox News yesterday.
Okay, we had some dead air, awkward silence for a minute.
I was at Bureau. What about our buddy Sean Mulroney?
I haven't talked to him in quite a while. I wonder how he's doing. I see he's posting. I mean, he's always posting some stuff. He's got himself a podcast now. I know he's doing that. I know he's still working on his weight loss journey. He's trying to do everything naturally. He doesn't want to do surgery. So
no.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, God bless him.
For that.
Yeah, God bless him. You know.
Yeah, 'cause I was like wondering about him, and then every once in a while, if I'm on YouTube, I'll watch one of Randy Santel's videos.
Right.
And I've never seen him lose one.
Oh, I've seen Randy lose. I've seen Randy lose a couple of them. That's for sure. But yeah, God, what am I doing here? I'm having a moment. I'm having.
In your moment, Rule. Come
I'm
on.
I'm having.
Is Lord tempting you again or something?
No, I'm just. No, I got people writing me. I mean, I got people writing me, want to know how to listen to the show. Do you have a website? No, we don't have the website anymore. We're getting rid of that. I mean, getting some strange people I don't know. That's good. You know, obviously there's people I'd never had tuned into the program before. They're writing me, so hey, great. They're not. I mean, they're not getting weird, but they're just like, hey, how you doing? Hey, love your show. Okay, I got one here. A lady just wrote me. What is this really a radio show? No, it's it's not real. It's not real. We just do this because we're bored. We do this because we're freaking bored. Okay, folks, that is what we do. We are so bored with ourselves right now. We just do this because we have nothing better to do. So yeah, we do this on a bi-weekly basis.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever get the message I sent you with those numbers from Louisiana?
I did, but I haven't really opened it yet. I was gonna peruse through that when we get off the program here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, look at those numbers. You get a chance.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to take a look and see.
Yeah, Louisiana's population, just to let you know, is less than 5 million.
What? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's correct. I got that. I got this directly from my friend in Louisiana.
Wow.
4.65 million.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, I will say this. I have a friend who lives down there. He lives in Monroe. And he said that, you know, it's been so quiet down there. Like, everybody is just, like, literally, you don't see nobody out. Like, even Bourbon Street, like, somebody posted a picture of Bourbon Street and commented how Bourbon Street is the cleanest it's probably ever been in history because there's nobody out. Like, literally, like a ghost town.
Yeah. Well, I got to give my friend a little shout out. So I got to give my shout out to the lovely Brandy over in the western part of Louisiana. So she sent me all the numbers.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead. Let's wrap up our thoughts here so we can get on off of here.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I did it once in the show, but Thursday night, 7:45 to 10, around 10. Draft show on Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen either at CuyahogaValleyRadio.com, TuneU.com, the TuneU app, Simple Radio, or Streama.com. And also you can listen those places to the rerun of the show every Tuesday night, 8 to 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All those places too. And I mean, it's what's great about how your app, the app works. You can get on your Alexa, Amazon Alexa. I mean, I love, that's how I listen to Eric's station, and I listen to a lot of stations that way. I mean, especially the ones we're partnered with, and Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, of course, Crooked River. Couldn't be. It's just so easy to listen to internet radio now. John, I mean, we'll finish this thought here, and Tony would know this too. You guys were with me, early days. It was so hard to be. You had to be pretty much on your computer or your smartphone. Now you can listen to internet radio stations anywhere, which is so great. It was. Remember, we were trying to figure out. God, there's got to be easier ways to listen. There got to be easier ways to listen. And for the longest time, there just was no way to, do it. I mean, there's ways, but it was hard. I mean, you had to have your smartphone, and then when we started doing internet radio, there wasn't a lot of Bluetooth connectivity to cars yet. I mean, there was, but there wasn't a lot of it. So remember, they were trying to sell those little boosters you plug in, and you connect it to your phone, and you play it through a tape. Oh yeah. So I mean, the accessibility for internet radio now is so extraordinary. and it's amazing, and I know I'm happy that we're able to stream this show on 2 internet radio stations, streaming this show on Facebook Live or doing it on YouTube. We're a lot of different places, folks. So I couldn't be more pleased with where we're at. But we'll be back in 2 weeks again, 2 weeks from tonight. I'm not sure what we're going to do. If the state says we can kind of reopen and kind of get back to normal, I'll see if everyone wants to come in and we'll do a show together. If not, we'll do one more quarantine party. I don't know. We'll see what goes on in 2 weeks from now. And by then I'll have the sound card fixed. Yeah, John.
Special note: 2 weeks from now is my birthday.
Oh, and John, how old are you going to be, John?
49.
49. You're getting close to being a senior citizen, John.
I know.
And so I know when you hit 50, we're going to have to all chip in and get you a walker and.
What are you talking about? I'm getting him a stripper.
Oh, he might like.
Hooker, yeah.
Yeah, he might like it.
And at that point, you'll be ready for your AARP.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll be joining the senior tour, yeah.
Right. All right, well, we are going to log off here. We are going to get off the air. And Munchie's just joining me. Hi, Munchie. Hi. Where are you at?
Hi, Munchie.
Hi.
You're right here. She's saying hi to the world. All right, we're going to get off here. We'll see everybody in 2 weeks from tonight. Everybody be safe, and if anything changes in the news, anything gets crazy, I might pop on and do a one-off show. I don't know, but we will plan on being on Tuesday, and as soon as this is done, I got to get ready. I got to send this out to the radio stations. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.